Yo, Buffalo Fanatics, what is going on? Game time, game day. Are you ready? Are you hyped? Man, it's about to go down. Big time game. Before we even have fun, I need you to do a couple things. First, go ahead and hit the like. You already know why. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button. You know you're going to want to watch these videos every time we post. If you're watching this on the replay, I need you to do something extremely important. Let me know in the comments who your most valuable player and least valuable player of the game was. Offense and defense. Let me know in the comments. But if you're watching this live, I want your score predictions and I want you to get extremely live in the chat, because it's going down. Before the game even gets started, I need you guys to go to supportbf.com. There you'll be able to follow all things Buffalo Fanatics. Who's winning the damn game? It's the Kingpin, and I'm out. What is going on? How's everyone doing today? It's game time, game day. Listen, I'm super excited for what the hell it looks like it's about to go down, right? A big time game, but in a slugfest is kind of, it feels like, that's going to be the pulse with the weather down here, it being sloppy. It might be a sloppy game, or we might get sloppy drunk, because you know how we take shots after every touchdown, Bills touchdown. So, hey, let's go ahead and talk about it right now. I want all your score predictions right now in the comments, in the live chat. Listen, I'm super excited. Super duper excited. We got Kobe. Yo, Kobe, shout out to you, man. Every week, man, you're tuning in. Go Bills. Matthew, go Bills. So Ryan says, look, Von Miller is going to be the key player in this game. Now, speaking of Von Miller, we have the injury report out. It looks like Ronnie Stanley, left tackle for the Ravens, he's actually not playing. So, I mean, that's going to bode well for both Von Miller and big boy Greg Rousseau, who's been balling so far this season. Huge shout out to Greg Rousseau. Exactly, Moose. That's a big loss. Losing a left tackle like Ronnie Stanley, for sure. Now, Dave said it best right here. Mitch Morse being back is huge. Like, listen, we all know what happened last week. We all know. And it wasn't good. And it seemed like a lot of the issues was because of the offensive line. And then you have a, center, shout out to Van Rotten, but, he was playing rotten last week. Let's just call a thing, right? It just seemed like everything was off. So, having a guy like Mitch Morse, who is, the quarterback of the offensive line, should, bode well for us for sure. Yo, 2 shows live at the same damn time. See, look, we play 0 games here. We don't play no games. All Bills all the time. But look, first, it's huge shout out to you guys, right? Huge shout out to, to you guys for even tuning in. But I asked a question on Twitter earlier, and I'm going to try to go ahead and pull it up right now. Let me see if I can share this screen. Or actually, I can point it out right here, right? So I asked the question, look, Bills Mafia, very, very simple. What are the keys to victory? Like, what is it that we have to do to come out this game with a victory? Now, and I know, there's been a lot of smart asses out there like, hey, we just have to score 1 more point. And of course that's the case. We all know that. But what are your keys to victory, right? And let me see here. I had the Earth Prime said, look, we have to control the clock and convert in our red zone opportunities. Like, imagine that. Last week, when we controlled the clock, our issue was converting in the damn red zone. Josh Allen, listen to me. The game hasn't started yet, and I got to make sure Josh Allen hears this, right? Because Josh Allen watches the show before the game. You cannot skip no balls like that ever again. All right, it's out. All right, and we can now move forward, but that can't happen again. So, as long as we're, just doing what we do pretty much, I think we'll be all right. Jimmy says no turnovers. It's that simple. No turnovers is, we win, is game over. We shall see. So I had Eric on Twitter says, score more points in Baltimore. Of course, that was the typical response, right? All right, so I got Buffalo Goat says we got to stop the Ravens running game, contain Lamar, and get Josh in position where he can just start cooking early. Now that's big right there just in itself. Josh Allen cooking early, because I know he's going to cook at some point, right? When you bring in, arguably the, best quarterback in football with the number one offense in football, arguably, and then you have arguably the worst defense in football, it's at some point it's safe to say I'm probably going to cook, right? When? But I'm cooking, right? So, that's how I feel about that. I got my man Riley saying, look, man, we have to utilize our tight end depth in the red zone. I ended up picking up Quentin Morris just recently on fantasy. I was like, hey, is he fantasy worthy, right? Because I have a dynasty team, with fellow members of the Buffalo Fanatics. And yeah, I'm like, I think Morris deserves a roster spot at this point, right? He's getting, a few targets, and we'll see what it goes. But speaking of fantasy, let me bring up my main fantasy team right here, and you guys let me know, who to start and who to sit, right? So I have, Josh Allen at quarterback. I have Eckler Barkley at running back, and then I have Cooper. I have Chris Olave, who just gave me 16 points. Shout out to the Rook. I have Dallas Goedert at tight end, and then I got Breece Hall in the flex, right? So the flex is the only position where I'm like, okay, I have Gabe Davis on the bench. Should I put him in the flex? Now, knowing that he's starting, I have George Pickens, Isaiah McKenzie. I have Justice Hill, the running back right now for the Ravens. Is he going to have a big game against us, right? And then I have Devontae Parker, who balled out last week, wide receiver on the Patriots. So who would you, start in the flex, or is Breece Hall a pretty solid pick right there? Bobby, let's get this dub. That's what it is. It's easy money, man. It's simple. We all know what the game plan is, right? We all know what the game plan is. We do what we do on defense, and then we do what we do on offense, right? Because, 4 weeks in a row or 3 weeks in a row, we've played the same football. Last week it was fluky. Come on, it was fluky. A turnover here and a skip ball here, and you're like, wait, what? But as far as what we were doing on offense, where we were marching up and down the field, it was easy. It was easy. There was no competition there. It was just when it came down to the stupid things, right? The snaps before the half. It's like, okay, all right. Let's regroup, let's figure this thing out, and let's go back next week and see what the hell we can do, right? So, when I look up, the Ravens, and I've seen every one of those of their games, shout out to Lamar Jackson. He could very well be a problem, right? But that defense, over in Baltimore, it's just not, it's not the Ravens defense that we're accustomed to always feeling like a Ravens defense is, right? It's right now, statistically the worst defense in football. So it should be a high scoring game, for the Bills. But with the weather and all, I was going to say 40, but I'm going to go ahead and then keep it around the 30 range. So I'm going to say 31-17 Buffalo. I think our defense is going to do what it does. Matt Milano is playing at a very high level, right? And Matt Milano, is should be the primary, defender on who's the tight end for the Ravens, right? Mark Andrews, right? So if we can shut down on Mark Andrews, which is hard to do and it's almost impossible to do, let's just be real. Every week he balls out. But if we can figure out a way to stop him, okay, yeah, it's game over then.
Live from Baltimore, Maryland. The opening kickoff between the
it's about to come on. So now, I know last week there was, this whole issue with the audio. Please let me know if the audio is good. If the audio is good, go ahead and smash that like on this video. Go ahead and show the video some love that way. Let me know in the live chat. But again, I'm saying it's going to be 31-17. I don't see how we don't at least put up 30. Again, that's how good that our offense has been going for the last 3 weeks. So I don't see it stopping against the worst defensive football, right? So, we're at least putting up 30, but are they going to do anything when it comes down to, putting up points on arguably the best defense in football, where you have a Jordan Poyer coming back? You have Von Miller fully healthy. A Matt Milano who's playing out of his mind right now, right? And again, that's a player that many still aren't talking too much about, right? And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, why are we forgetting to mention how amazing, Matt Milano is playing right now? So, huge shout out to that. But look, I'm pumped. Rick's ready to go. Huge shout out to Rick, where he says 35-28. Oh, and again, I've been hearing a lot as far as the this might be a high scoring game, right? Now, I'll be worried if it's a high scoring game, right? Because if it's a high scoring game, then that tells me our defense is a problem, right? It's not as good as what I think it is, right? That's why I'm like, wait a minute, nah, it can't be a high scoring game. But I will give a shout out to Lamar and understand that he's playing at a very high level right now. So I'll say that his skill set could definitely, put up a lot of points, similar to what he's already been doing, so far this season.
They will receive and they have 8 straight games with an opening drive touchdown.
There we go. All right, so how's the game audio there in the mic? If it's too loud, please let me know. I don't want you guys to hear some bad audio, man. I saw last week's game and I'm like, golly, I could not even watch that if I was watching that on replay. It was just horrible. Oh, everyone already knows a shot for every touchdown. So, get your shot glasses ready if you are participating. Let's roll.
Difficult, challenging conditions, to the point where Josh Allen said the heat and the humidity, it took him until Friday to start feeling like himself. He said drawing here was like trying to suck through what do you call it, a paper straw.
Okay.
Gain up the middle for Devin Singletary, met by Chuck Hart. It's a pickup of 2. Can Buffalo establish the running game?
Yep.
What does that look like? How they view success?
I mean, that right there is a huge question. Are we able to establish the running game in a game like this, right? Again, the Ravens defense isn't the same Ravens defense we think they are. right? They're learning a whole new system, and it just hasn't clicked just yet. Mm. That was a good-ass play right there by Marcus Peters, though.
Anticipation by Marcus Peters to get in there for Baltimore. Starting offense for the Buffalo Bills.
Hey, Heather, you ready, Heather? Okay, let's go.
Per game, and they have their offensive line set and healthy. That's a huge key. Gabe Davis dealing with an ankle injury, but he is in there, and he's playing through it.
All right, let's roll.
3rd down and 8 for the Bills. Nickel package here for the Ravens. Allen, protection holds up. He throws, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Humphrey.
What?
Humphrey weaving through the defense. And Humphrey trying to get to the outside and turn the corner. Humphrey knocked out of bounds.
Wow. That's how we start the game? With turnovers early?
A 27-yard return.
It seemed like it came out funny. It came out of Josh Allen's hands funny.
88 and White as he breaks out, and Humphrey comes off of his coverage of Diggs and just puts
yeah, I mean, Knox just
to where the ball is awry as it was. He was going to gather it in.
That's not how you want to start a game.
He had Stephon Diggs.
That's just not how you want to start a game. It's the same way we started last week.
When it went off to the side, he was there to gather it. Watch. Josh Allen a little inaccurate with this throw, just off to the side.
Yeah,
for Knox.
It was definitely a little wet for sure.
And get things going. The ninth takeaway here in the early season for Baltimore. That ball looked to be just grazed a bit by Calais Campbell. Just a touch. By the way, there was a penalty, a face mask on the return, so that's half the distance.
Wow.
Which now puts Baltimore.
All right, let's roll, D. Golly, you don't want to give the ball to
first possession of the day.
Lamar Jackson in the red zone. Sheesh. Let's roll.
Coming off a 37-26 win in New England. Big offensive numbers. 1st and goal for Baltimore out of the pistol. Motion man Ricard on a give. Dobbins driving.
About to say, get his ass. He over here dancing up in there.
I noticed you called Ricard right out of the gate, number 42. Their fullback.
Let's roll, baby.
Follow him to the football. Because where he goes, often the running back is going, he's going to serve as a lead back most of this game. Ricard has been to 3 straight Pro Bowls. Remember, he used to play defense for this team. Become a heck of a fullback. A defensive lineman.
Come on, D.
Maine, a 300-pound fullback, Pro Bowl fullback in the NFL. The Humphrey pick sets up Baltimore for this. 2nd and goal. Ricard again in motion. Out of the gun, shovel up the middle. Contact.
Damn.
And he gets in. J.K. Dobbins extending for the touchdown. Ravens on the board first.
Come on, man. That's not how you want to start. We already know. Turnovers will hurt any game.
Doing its job, setting up the offense for this. And they pulled the backside guard, Ben Powers.
It would hurt any game. Shout out to J.K. Dobbins, though, man. He's
watch him go right there.
He's been suffering a ton of injuries, man. So the fact that he's able to have some success, but come on, man.
Whether it's going to a tight end,
hey Penny, it's not a very good start whatsoever, but it's still early. We all know that we're capable of putting up points at any point in the game, but
some fireworks early.
But like Brian Bowers says, Josh Allen can't misfire. Josh Allen with that misfire, giving the Ravens easy points, is just like we did with the Dolphins and that fumble. It's the same thing. And that just can't happen. We can't have a game where we're just giving the team points, right? It just, and plus we're playing away, the weather isn't, what we would want it to be. But it's like, come on now. It just can't happen. It just can't happen. Well, Big Time B says the Bills are done already. Damn, already? Nah, it can't be like that. All right, so Jacob says, what up with the Knox? Half attempting to put, listen, Knox. I like Knox. I don't necessarily like how they're using Knox or not using Knox, right? But those bang bang plays are always hard, right? Well, they're bang bang for a reason, right? So, with a guy that has always been known for having suspect hands. Whenever there's a bang bang, you can probably think that he's going to fall short on the other side of that bang. But he definitely has to make that play for sure. And Jimmy, you're exactly right. He says, I said no turnovers. And that's exactly what any key of the game should be, right? There's no way you want to have turnovers. And especially in a situation like that where we pretty much, gave the Ravens those points, right? And it sucks because, points are points, but you don't want to fight against yourself. And Bobby, I'm right there with you. It is what it is, but we'll be back. Oh, he tipped it. He tipped it. It probably wouldn't have been a first down, but still.
Great pickup there. Ian, Eagle Eye. 15 years in the NFL.
Josh Allen, I need you to wake up, big fella.
Performing at a high level. When you go back and look for Campbell, that is now his.
Oh wait, I gotta change this score.
Pass broken up in his career. I didn't have that number. That's a big time number for a defensive line. That's you staying up till 2 in the morning. McKenzie, the return man for Buffalo. McKenzie taking it to the outside. McKenzie's got ridiculous speed. And he is hit by Tucker, who got over there. Buffalo's going to have excellent field position.
All right, let's roll.
Defense is on a hot streak, Charles. You alluded to it before. The last 3 possessions in New England, takeaways in the fourth quarter. There was Marlon Humphrey with the interception. How about Kyle Hamilton, the rookie, stripping Nelson Aguilar for the fumble recovery by Marcus Peters, and then the pick by Peters, and then here we are.
What a pick, though! Golly, what a pick!
Humphrey with another interception, and Baltimore capitalizes and puts it in the end zone. So Buffalo's going to open up with outstanding field position after the return.
All right, let's roll. Come on.
From the 43, Allen tosses it, tipped up in the air, incomplete. 2 receivers in the area, Crowder and
Come
Davis.
On, big fella.
And it looked like it was going to be a completion downfield. Instead, it's
come on, Allen. It seems like the ball's coming out weird right now. Come on, big fella.
Spacing between the 2 of them. I think that was intended for Davis, and somehow Crowder ends up in the same spot and makes a play on the football. It might have been fortunate that he did, because Marcus Williams, he had drawn a bead on that pass and might have a chance for a play himself. Singletary in the backfield sets up next to Allen. They crowd the line. Handoff to Singletary. Brings a tackler with him across the 45. Chuck Clark over there. It's a 3-yard pickup.
We just need something. We just need, some type of momentum just to kind of, get out of whatever funk that we're in right now. That's it. We need this first down right here. Come on.
You'll see Broderick Washington and the rookie Travis Jones there. No Justin Houston today.
Let's roll, big fella. Come on.
Opportunities, the Baltimore native, and in the secondary, we've already seen what they're capable of. And Jason Pierre-Paul, the new acquisition, is getting a lot of play here in the early going for the Ravens. He is wearing uniform number 4 in his 13th year in the NFL.
What a catch!
And a first down catch. Stephon Diggs.
What a catch by Diggs. That's a hard catch. As a receiver, on the run with the ball high and catching it like this, it's not an easy catch. Especially with the velocity that it was coming in. That's why he's looking back at the damn screen, because he's like, dog, how did I catch that right there? Look at him, still looking back. That's a hard catch. Trust me on that.
18 yards at the pickup. Reggie Gilliams lines up in front of Singletary. And whistles with flags will blow this play down.
12 men on the field on the defense with the offense in formation.
Well, that's not legal.
Let's go, baby.
First down.
And Jason Pierre.
Let's go, baby.
To the team, been with them about a week. He might have been the one who didn't get the call about what the defense was and should have been off the field.
Oh, Heather, you're right. I forgot about that. Josh did injure his hand last week. That's a good point right there. I totally forgot about that.
He knows he's probably 2 weeks away from being in tip-top shape.
And he's 60 minutes away from
There we go. Let's go.
Allen running, caught from behind. Allen was trying to break away.
Let's go, baby.
But Josh Allen takes up a lot of real estate when he gets those long legs going in the open field. That's a pickup of 8.
And you've got to really get to him to get him down.
You see the game volume needs to be louder? All right, I got you, big fella. I got you.
So when he
let me
gets
know
that
if
move
that's
and
like if that's
he gets
good
going,
right there.
you're
Let's
not
roll.
just throwing an arm out there and hoping he goes down. You got to bring some force with
His hand warmer belt was taken off on the tackle. That's not right.
No, you got to go get him, not the belt.
First down.
Let's go.
23. Allen.
Yeah, Allen is off right now. Come on, big fella.
The slot receiver, the intended target with Chuck Clark
Golly.
over there defensively for Baltimore. 2nd and 10.
And you could make a case for a second tip ball here.
Yeah.
And you can also
and Crowder, come on, baby. It hits your hands,
big
big fella. You got to catch that, dog. That's not the first time this season that. Come on, Crowder.
Allen opens up 1 of 5 for
Uh-oh. Josh said, yep, we got him. We got him. Yo, I need you to go all the way over there, big fella. Watch this. Let's roll.
Allen operating from the gun.
A
different arm angle as he sets it up on the outside for Singletary, who gains 3. Patrick Queen coming on that blitz. And Josh Allen took a shot.
And that's why he had to change the arm angle.
Let's go,
because Patrick Queen, one of the better blitzing linebackers for the Ravens.
Yeah, Eric, right? Josh just seems off.
Josh Allen. But if he throws it conventionally,
he just got to settle down.
You know,
like my man says right here. But he's just off. That's it. Come on. He'll be all right. It's 3rd and 7. Let's roll. All right, so they're blitzing. Oh, that's penalty. Yep, he got that early, no?
McKenzie, and it's 4th down. Brandon Stevens, young corner, who has some safety on his resume as well, makes the play.
And how about the way that they did the Ravens did a nice job of not getting picked off on that route. When your defensive backs, when they run those crossers and you're close, you have to make sure you take one step
was bang,
back
bang.
as a defender.
All right, come on.
To make sure that he could pass through.
Let's get some points up there. It's going to be one of them games, it seems like. It's going to be one of them games.
Covering on that play.
Tyler Bass, who has been super accurate during his 3-year career in the
There we
NFL.
go.
This is a 38-yarder, and it's good.
All right.
Bills with their first points of the day. They cut into the ball.
It is what it is.
First
right?
quarter action continues.
We already know. It's very hard, to put up points in this league, right? But we cannot have, mistakes where, we're not catching the ball, right? That pass, it seemed to be a little off, but, those who have played football on any level, we all know the rule. We all know the rule. If the ball hits your hands, you got to catch it, period, right? There's no excuse. It doesn't matter if it's one-handed, if it was above the head. It doesn't matter. If your hand touches the ball, you have to catch that rock. So, Crowder, you get paid to catch the rock, big fella. I don't care if it was high or if it was low. It went right through your hands. So, yeah. So you said that the Ravens are forcing the Bills to run. I mean, look, it seems like as of right now, the game plan last week was to, play man-to-man and put pressure on Allen and force Allen to dump that thing up, right? It looks like Allen is trying to hit that second layer, so far in this game. He's not necessarily taking what the defense is giving him. It seems like, he's just trying to make something happen. Is it that time in the game to do that? Maybe not. It's still early, but I understand. And I think that Josh Allen understands how momentum works, right? And you have to take back that momentum as fast as possible, right? Because if you let that momentum drag on, then that's when the other team can just start, putting in work. So we definitely have to figure out a way to, put these points up for sure. Yeah, Marty, I thought the same thing for a quick second, right? It seemed like he got there early, but we don't want to be those that say the refs are costing us the game, right? Okay, it was bang bang. They could have called it, and they could have let that thing go. So it is what it is.
But what they are doing is scoring points off of turnovers already.
All right, there we go, right there. Let me know if that volume is good right there.
Weeks
I'm just trying to make sure that
yeah, and so they're not
we're
as worried
good.
about the numbers that they're giving
Turn
up
it over
on
one more
defense.
time. Hold on now. Come on, baby. Yeah, I'm just eager to see the Bills defense in action, right? Yeah.
The NFL family has come together to support Hurricane Ian recovery efforts in Florida. Visit NFL.com/auction to bid on authentic and game-worn items and support the American Red Cross's Hurricane Ian relief efforts. You can also visit redcross.org/NFL.
All right, let's roll.
Text the word Ian to 9099 in need. It's a rainy day here in Baltimore. The rain could intensify over the course of the afternoon. Ravens have it 1st and 10 at their own 19. Fake the handoff.
Get him.
Jackson avoids the rusher. Jackson takes the sideline with a shaken forced out of bounds. A gain of 4. NFL Today.
Yeah, man, Lamar is different.
A costly
Lamar is
that's right. Ryan Tannehill
different.
Finds Robert Woods, a.k.a. Bobby Trees, for the 7-yard touchdown. The Titans lead 7-0.
My man, Bobby Trees.
Charles and Evan.
Come on.
This division is going to be really interesting.
I wonder if Tennessee and Indianapolis heard Boomer and Phil in pregame.
Maybe that was
Pick Jacksonville.
They both did.
So as they say in our business, something's got to give.
Rather demonstratively at that. 2nd down and 6 for the Ravens. Motion man Duvernay.
Hey, get him.
It's a handoff to Dobbins. Nice
Dang.
burst from J.K. Dobbins to cross the 30 and pick up a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Dane Jackson helping out in run support. Well, Lamar Jackson, the numbers this year through 3 weeks have been better than the numbers during the MVP season.
Yeah, man, Lamar Jackson is he's playing at a pretty high level right now. That's for sure.
Make sure you
That's
understand
for
what you're
sure.
watching and absorbing, because he's been so spectacular throughout his career. You almost take it for granted, and that's a disservice to him and what's going on out on that field. These numbers are better than his MVP season.
He's got Bateman and Duvernay to one side. They'll throw there, caught by Duvernay, turns it upfield for a 1st down.
Now, it is interesting that they actually have Hamlin starting over Jaquan Johnson, right? Jaquan Johnson had a bad game last week. All the big plays seem to be on him. So it's interesting.
The rookie, and then
let's see how Hamlin performs. I mean, this is the big game for him. It's him and Poyer. Let's roll. Is he going to be the Hyde replacement? Because a lot of people thought it was going to be Jaquan.
The blind side of Lamar Jackson. Jackson, sidearm, and it bounces off of Bateman. Incomplete. When you get these wet conditions, we asked Gabe Davis about it. What do you have to do? How do you focus as a wide receiver? He said, first and foremost, got to squeeze it, and it's got to be innate.
And
yeah, Tim says, look, we need to turn. That's exactly what it is. Nick, I'm right there with you, man. Turn over, please.
But that's the bottom line.
Come on.
And what Gabe Davis said, squeeze the football. And
yo, Rick, you're right. Somebody needs to wake up the beast. Josh Allen, wake your ass up.
He will not be out there on an island. New England pressured him pretty well in his stint. They will have to give him extra help with watching on the edge.
Good play call.
Justice Hill.
Great blitz on. Well, yo, now it's interesting how much we are blitzing this game. Right? You know, we were known as the team that just needs those 4 men. We've been blitzing a lot so far this game. Let's roll.
The Buffalo D signed the big contract former Super Bowl MVP and an elite pass rusher. No Ed Oliver today. A lot of injuries for the Buffalo Bills. He's out with an ankle. So you'll see Tim Siddle in there as well. Jordan Phillips also
this is a
not
big
fit.
third down
In
right here.
that secondary. Kair
Big third
Elam
down right
getting
here.
the start. The
Let's
rookie
roll.
out of Florida. We're still hoping Tre'Davious White returns soon. Christian Benford out with a hand injury. Jackson steps up. He's going to
And he
run.
got it.
Jackson picks up the first down, bouncing to the outside.
Yo, Jackson is dangerous.
At the end of the play, no harm done from Damar Hamlin. That's a
Golly,
10-yard
Jackson is
scurry
dangerous.
for Jackson.
Great patience by Jackson in the pocket. Didn't force anything downfield. And as we noted, they were going to make sure that Lele was taken care of. Watch Ricard, 42, with Von Miller rushing.
Who fell down?
First Ricard, then Lele gets Von Miller. Make sure you deal
And
with him.
Daquan
And he does a
Jones.
good job dancing with him in the open field before Lamar Jackson scurries and picks up the first down.
We asked Von Miller, how do you deal with Lamar Jackson? He said, they want you to change what you do. He said, I want us to do what we normally do.
Yeah, just do what we do, big fella. We good.
Every time. He's special.
There we go.
J.K.
Come on.
Dobbins falls forward.
Come on.
For a gain of 2.5 on the play. Prince Emili called up from the practice
You
squad.
guys feeling
Again,
nervous?
they're testing
I
the
see
depth
Rico
of
over
that
here feeling
defensive
nervous.
line. Emili in on the stop.
I don't like how it's going.
And
Yo,
last
Josh
week,
Allen
Greg
is
Roman,
unreal, man.
offensive coordinator, he wanted to test the depth of New England's defensive line. So what he did was he ran a lot.
You know, we love Josh Allen for his running ability, right? You know, a lot of people are like, we need you to stop running. But again, he does a good job at that.
We may see some of that again today.
Lamar is the best.
Second down and 8. Eighth play of the
So it's
drive.
like,
Greg
oh,
Roman
yeah.
had a stint
We gotta
as the
deal with
offensive
that.
coordinator with
And he's
Buffalo
playing at
for
a
2 years.
very high level.
Jackson throws to the sideline.
We gotta get, oh, Milano.
Marcus Robinson is brought down short on the first down. Charles
Milano with the crucial tackle right there.
Defensive coordinator of the Buffalo Bills, and he made the point. Now in the NFL,
Dane
you've gotta
Jackson
treat
has
your
yo,
practice squad
listen.
players like they're part of the 50.
Huge shout out to Dane Jackson.
Mixing and matching
It wasn't
up
as bad as what we thought it was. He's back. Enough with the I'm so no. We need you to make that play, big fella. All right. The honeymoon phase is over. You cannot miss that tackle. Let's roll.
And their secondary's been banged up. Guys have to be ready to play and know your system.
Well, Mark Andrews getting involved here.
What a catch.
Receiver Bateman, terrific grab by
Wow.
Bateman on a rope from Lamar Jackson. It's a first down, 13 yards with Damar Hamlin there defensively. Whoa, terrific hands.
And
What a
that's an
catch.
example of sometimes guys just make a play. Because
Yeah,
Damar Hamlin's
facts.
coverage, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Right there, just about a half a foot short. And look at that ball. Was that Tremaine Edmonds, 49, getting a
Wow.
finger on it?
Yo,
You tipped
Lamar.
us today.
Okay, big
That
fella.
was a completion.
Ricard sets up to the side of Jackson. It's Dobbins behind him. Josh Oliver in there as well. Take the running play to Dobbins. Jackson will turn the corner. That's just his ability to get outside and then explode around defenders. That's 9 yards for Lamar Jackson.
And this is really playing to Lamar Jackson's strength. This is a college formation, a diamond right there. 3 in the backfield. Why? Because it forces the defense to condense down and come down closer inside the hashes. And then
AJ.
Lamar Jackson, after a fake,
Yeah,
scamper to the sideline.
it's
and
hard
get
to
the
defend
perimeter.
this dude,
So you
man.
bring the defense in tighter in order to allow your quarterback to run wide.
Had his 12th career 100-yard rushing game last week, 2 more than any QB all time. The stumble, Dobbins
There you go, Milano.
goes down after the gain of 2. Matt Milano among those there.
Come on, defense. We need you to step up now.
One of the most underrated players in the NFL, Matt Milano, number 58. For
We need you to
Buffalo
step
Bills.
up now.
College safety turned linebacker.
Yo, Marcus, I'm
He's a
watching the
cover
game
guy.
on the zone.
Tackles against the run.
On the zone.
He's a guy who makes a ton of plays and has been playing at a Pro Bowl level.
Come on.
Recognition over the last few seasons.
Yeah, he's a big hitter, good speed, and excellent coverage.
Let's
skills,
go,
as you
baby.
mentioned. 12th play of the drive. It's been a long one here for Baltimore. They've got a 7-3 lead on Buffalo. 2-1 teams going head-to-head here in Week 4. Jackson from the gun. Jackson waits, floats it. It's caught. Mr. Reliable Mark Andrews. Tackled by Dane Jackson on the
Yeah,
play.
Mark
Gain
Andrews
of
is a
6 through
problem,
the
man.
air.
And the
We
word
already
coming
knew
into
that.
the game, how would Daniel Falele hold up at left tackle? considering he was drafted
Yeah,
to
he's
be
a
a
big
right
dude,
tackle
man.
only. His only reps at left tackle come a few in practice before he was thrust into the lineup in New England by necessity. And here in the early going, no pressure from the left side coming at Lamar Jackson, where Lele is holding court.
Andrews has the highest percentage of his team's targets in the league, 37%. Jackson on the give. Dobbins runs into a
Come on, big fella.
up the middle, and he's bottled up after the gain of 3. Counting down to the 2-minute mark of this opening quarter.
Yo, how do you guys feel right now? How do you guys
stop.
feel right now, man?
Ravens 30% play action so far.
Rick
this season.
says,
That's
"Look, man,
number 2 in
Lamar
the
is
NFL,
schooling
just
us," and that's
behind
exactly
Atlanta.
what's going on.
They go to that pistol formation.
It's all good, though.
24%
This is officially like their first drive for real.
This tells you the evolution of Lamar
So,
Jackson. The more
they're
that he is
going
able
through,
to do, the more they can put into
their
the
first
offense.
drive script.
Where's Ricard? Where's 42?
Always remember that in every game, the team always looks best really on their first drive.
It's taken over 8 minutes. Ricard gets the carry.
And then after that, a team adjusts, and then they have to figure out a way to adjust to that, right?
And he's inside
So,
the 5.
and as far as right now, yeah, man, they're
You know what I
schooling
mean
us.
by that, right? This guy plows people over all the time. His nickname is Pancake Pat. He knocks people on their backside down after down. So every now and then, you give that big man a little sugar, a little taste. Give him the
roll, big
football,
fella.
let him carry it, so he feels like he's part of it. Now he's going to block someone even more on the next play.
That's because he likes breakfast.
He likes breakfast, dinner. Patrick Card's not turning anything down.
On a kick. Dobbins got a running lane. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Wow.
J.K. Dobbins has
These Ravens
one through the
came.
air, and he's got
These Ravens
one on the
like, look.
ground.
Bills who?
The Ravens extend their lead here in the first.
And watch it. Remember how we talked about follow 42 to the point of attack? Look who's leading on this play. And a really nice job
Yeah,
of
man, that was a
blocking.
good-ass drive by the
Mark
Ravens.
Andrews, number
That was a
89.
good-ass
We
drive
know
by the
for his
Ravens,
catching
man.
prowess, but he's become a much more improved
Oh,
blocker
man.
during the course of his career.
It's not looking too good right now.
To open up a hole for J.K. Dobbins.
14-3 early in the first quarter.
15 plays.
Sheesh.
It took 9 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock. They go 81 yards. Tucker tacks on the extra point.
The Ravens doing
And
to
the
us like
Ravens
we did
now in
the
front,
damn Dolphins
14-3.
last week in the first quarter, man.
1,
Every
2,
damn team in the
3,
first quarter, man.
4.
Golly, this can't happen right here.
Julio.
So now, you guys have heard me, long enough on many videos say the same thing. This next drive for the Bills is that momentum drive, right? It's the drive that we need to score a touchdown on this drive. I mean, even a field goal, but of course, we have to get points on this drive. If not, then this game can get out of hand real early, real fast. Exactly, Jeremy. This drive right here is huge. You know what I mean? So, Matt C. That right there is a huge point, right? We have to talk about it. Our D-line right now is not causing any pressure on Lamar Jackson, right? I understand the scheme and in the backfield and how we're able to disguise certain things, but that only works if we get pressure. Like we have to pressure Lamar Jackson. And I'm not sure if we're doing some let's just contain him in the pocket. Listen, it looks as if this year Lamar Jackson is no longer a guy that you can just contain in the pocket and have him beat you with his arm, because he can actually beat you with his arm now. Right? So it's like, okay, I don't know if that's the game plan. We have to treat like Von Miller says, we have to treat this offense exactly like we do every offense. We have to play our game. We can't sit here and just do a completely different scheme because it's Lamar Jackson. Now, huge, respect, to Lamar, but listen, he's a quarterback. We have to treat him like a quarterback. We can't just give him, 6 seconds back there to do his thing. So I mean, you say Jordan Phillips needs to get healthy, which I do agree, but Ed Oliver needs to get back ASAP. He needs to get back ASAP.
How about what we got going here? Right now, this game is going exactly like the Ravens would want it to go. This is Ravens football. Take it away on defense, convert, 15-play drive on
There we
offense.
go.
The running play,
Listen,
running game getting
we need to
going.
get hype right now on this drive. If you guys are watching this, please go ahead and smash that like. I see we have over 200 people watching. Let's go ahead and get this thing to 200 likes. I do appreciate that. For whatever reason, YouTube loves likes, right? So the more likes a video gets, of course, the more views it gets. So shout out to you guys for that. All right, so let me know if the audio's good, if everything is right. Let's do this. Come on. Wake your ass up, Josh Allen. Wake your ass up.
Making sure they passed off that route without running into each other. That's a good job of
communicating. I'm trying to take a shot. Let's just be real. It's time for a shot. Let's roll, man.
22-yard line. Allen, swing pass, and it's mishandled. Devin Singletary. We asked Josh Allen about the wet conditions.
RB1.
So
yo, it's going to be time for us to be,
and then he mentioned, I actually
rooting for James Cook at this point. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, and he said,
come on.
When you pour water on it, you try and simulate. He said the ball's different that way. What you're getting in that type of moisture versus the water, totally different. But he said, what do you call it? Tackified a little bit?
Yes.
And he really hasn't had much trouble throwing it in these types of conditions.
But struggling to complete passes today is 2 of 8. Motion man is Knox on a 2nd and 10.
There we go. Good job, Knox.
Rolling for a first down.
Good job, Knox.
Yeah, guys, no problem for Josh Allen, but it's clear it's impacting the wide receivers. They come to the sideline, taking gloves off, getting new pairs of gloves, making that decision.
Come on, we got to stop with this whole, it's because of this and that. I understand, but both teams is having to deal with that. Let's roll, big fella. Let's roll, man. Enough with the damn excuses with this damn weather, man. We playing Buffalo. Like, come on. You can't play in shittier weather than that. Let's go. He fumbled.
And the Ravens pounce on it. Oway getting over there defensively. Buffalo turns it over again.
Wow.
First down, Baltimore. Marcus Williams.
It's over for him now. He's sitting on the bench. It's a wrap.
Right now for the Ravens.
Golly.
Marcus Williams has made a seamless transition from New Orleans to Baltimore.
Oh my God, that was the easiest strip.
With the strip.
Come on.
Initially, but the ball ends up in the hands of Marcus Williams. There's the strip.
He just out. Yo, it's raining out here, big fella. You can't be out here just tripping with one arm. The ball is wet, dog.
With another chance to score.
Look at McDermott. Yep, it's a wrap for you, big fella. God,
see if they want to get a strike going here. Rashad Bateman hasn't run deep yet. Do they decide to go ahead and take a chance with it right here?
Ravens forced 4 turnovers last week, all in the second half.
That's holding. Got him. They better call that flag, big fella.
Wide open. Catch is made. J.K. Dobbins. Spin move by Dobbins, and it's a first down. He got hit from behind, but gains 20 on the catch and run. Final play of the first quarter. It is all Baltimore.
How is that not holding?
14-3 lead, and the Ravens are driving for more.
It is what it was.
Hey, big
golly, though.
Go ahead. Dave told me you guys.
Yo, we getting embarrassed for sure. Straight embarrassed. Yo, how is that not holding, though? Huh? It's just weird. Like, it looked super clear. Like, I'm trying to go and you're holding me back. Like, again, I know it was Dane Jackson, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It just didn't look right. Golly. Now, the key point to the game right now on defense is that it looks clear that we changed our game plan. Our game plan isn't to play our defense. We're doing a ton of blitzing. We're bringing in, our safeties and corners on a ton of blitzes. And Lamar, as of right now, is carving that thing up. They're trying to speed Lamar's clock, speed his clock up, thinking he's the same old Lamar. Like, yo, we still got to do what we do. We got to do what we do, man. We have to do what we do. Golly, man. We have to do what we do. What's going on, Scott Van Loo, man? I appreciate the super chat. I don't know if Josh Allen is shaking in the pocket, but, there's a lot of incomplete passes. Receivers, are not catching the ball. And hold on, let me see. And it's not Bills football. Listen, Scott, it's early, right? That's always the first excuse you want to put on any. But it does feel like something's off, right? Now, we also know that, Buffalo is a team that can put up points extremely fast. But we cannot go down 21-3. I mean, the entire game plan changing after that. Now, it still bodes well for Buffalo because, we're not a running team anyways. But again, you never really want a game where, like, it's all on the quarterback at all times, right? So, our defense has to do something right here. We have to either force a turnover or at least force them to a field goal.
Yeah, we got to start playing our football, start executing, taking care of the football offensively, number one, obviously, and then defensively executing at a higher level.
How are these conditions impacting this game at all?
Nothing right now, nothing, yeah.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Evan. First down for the Ravens at the Buffalo 16. From the gun, Jackson fires end zone.
Wow.
Too high for Andrews.
Yo, man, Dana's struggling today.
And Andrews had the separation.
He's struggling.
He didn't create it with a double move.
I mean,
Gave the little fake,
we just got to,
and then went upfield. And
we got to,
Jackson
call a thing a thing. He's struggling right now, man.
Was there for the taking. Look at
He got beat on that one. Golly, Dane Jackson.
Jackson number 30, and he's just thrown on it. And you notice how when Evan Washburn asked Sean McDermott about the conditions, and he said no, nothing. Well, it's no nothing to a coach, but it's obviously impacting his players right now. Drop passes, fumbles, it is affecting his team.
Second down for the Ravens. Justice Hill now in there. He lines up behind Jackson. Give it to him. Hill cuts it upfield. And he's brought down at the 12. It's a 4-yard gain.
Come on, defense.
We
got to stop him right here, man. Let's go, Big Show.
A little Jets trickery. That's right. You might want to call this the New York special. Double reverse to Braxton Berrios. It only hits a wide open Zach Wilson. Okay, do the grit.
Okay. Oh, damn. Hold on, let me refresh that real quick. Golly, man. Come on, game. Hurry up.
Jackson hooks up with Andrews and a flag down. Andrews tackled just short of the goal line.
But is it going to be interference on offense or defense? Because the back judge is indicating there's a push off.
Pass interference, offense, number 89. 10-yard penalty, replay, third down.
Come on, defense. Wake your ass up.
Beautiful throw there by Lamar
Jeez.
Jackson, putting it right in there. And Andrews makes a great catch. The key is, how did he get open? According to Jerome Boger's officiating,
telling y'all, we need to play Lamar like we play every other quarterback.
See that right hand inside, and you see how it extended away from his body when he pushed off on Taron Johnson.
Yeah, I don't know if that was
doesn't seem like much.
Fine,
to the home
I'll
crowd.
take
Whenever it's out there and extended,
come on.
They're going to call that.
So they bring it back, and they back it up. 3rd and 6.
Let's roll, big fella.
From the 23.
Get his ass.
Jackson.
Get his ass.
Lamar Jackson could not.
Let's go.
From Von Miller.
Wake your ass up.
Superstar. And it's the defensive star that wins that battle.
And you know,
sack for Miller.
Golly!
Lamar Jackson, were in the old days.
Von Miller, go ahead and get one right quick.
He would have gone
Hey.
ahead and spotted it and just gone right now.
Huh.
He stays in there trying to make a throw, and it's that extra count that allows Von Miller to go ahead and get him on the ground. Previously,
Come on.
Lamar Jackson already out of the pocket.
Justin Tucker. 21 straight made field goals. This is a 42-yarder. Dealing with the conditions, not a problem. Tucker nails it.
Golly, come on.
The 17-3 lead here in the second. The Bills and Ravens.
It always seems like it takes me like a quarter or two to even get going, right? Come on, man. Our defense, they needed to do something at that point, right? Regardless of how many yards we're giving up, that's fine, cool. At the end of the day, we cannot allow these teams to put these points up, right? So I don't know if that was a pass interference. I'll go ahead and take it. But, man, we have to produce on this drive. Rick says, look, man, here comes Moss. I hope not. I'd rather put, James Cook at this point, right? Of course, we can't just, have Devin Singletary just on the bench the entire game, but let's just see what James Cook can do, right? Why not? At this point, why not? And Josh says, look, where's it at? Right here. Yo, we have to score a touchdown here. Yo, Josh, you're right, man. We have to. Ryan Bowers, what up, big fella? Singletary is definitely going to sit. He dropped the pass, and then he fumbled. Yeah, man, it's not looking good for RB1, man. He might be RB2 today. RB1 might be RB2 today, big fella. Come on, man. Look, at the end of the day, we already know what we're capable of, right? There's no way you can be down, 17-3 and be like, oh my God, the game is over, dog. We can score, touchdowns in seconds. We've already shown that we can do that, right? So we just have to, again, do what we do and stop killing ourselves, man. We already gave up 10 points off of turnovers. 2 turnovers, 10 points. We can't win games like that. We just can't win games like that. If you're going to score on us, you need to go all the way down the damn field, right? You need to do some things, not us, making it that much easier for you. Yo, Rick, I'm right there with you. We got to wake up the beast. The beast has to wake up. He has to wake up.
Different angles. Buffalo has made a bunch of mistakes.
3 for 9, 31 yards. He has to wake up.
Wanting to be better at running the football. That
Come on.
hasn't happened so far. Baltimore,
Come on.
He
has
wanted him to get
to
more
wake up
carries and be that lead back. That has happened for them. If you're Buffalo right now, you're getting dangerously close to going back to everything back on Josh Allen.
If you guys think we're going to score on this drive and we're going and taking shots on this drive, go ahead and smash that like for me real quick. Let's try to get at least to 200 likes as fast as possible. 200 likes by halftime. Shout out to y'all if we can make that happen. Come on, big fella.
Ball comes off the tee. We mentioned the wind.
Damn, it's windy and rainy. Uh-oh. It's Buffalo weather, right?
The rain is picked up.
It's Buffalo weather, so please, let's enough with the weather.
Starting from
that's not it, man. We just got to do what we do. Let's roll.
It wasn't an issue. It held off right up.
Let's wake up the beast. Let's roll.
To get a miss, and then eventually, it's picked up more into a steady downpour. Booming kick, touchback.
Let's roll.
On September 19th, the Ravens hosted their 5th annual Play 16.
I'm going to check out my fantasy team real quick, see what we're doing. All right, so on my dynasty team, let me go ahead and show y'all, man. On my dynasty team, I have Mahomes, Nick Chubb, Barkley, Terry McLaurin, Dubs, Andrews, and Waller.
Now let's see if we
Yeah.
get a peek at the Buffalo TNA on
Oh,
offense.
let's go.
Zach Moss gets his opportunity. Moss
So
keeps
Zach
it
Moss is up in there, huh?
and he's tossed down just short of the 30.
All right, so Andrews has 1.6, which I hope he doesn't get any more points, to be honest with you.
Nice moves, Nate.
But Barkley is balling. Okay, the 44 yards already. All right, let's see what's up.
Let's go. He gets in for the touchdown. The Falcons still lead 10-7. Back to Iron Eagle.
He came backwards. All right, come on. We're good.
One to Isaiah McKenzie to pick up 4 yards.
Let's roll, baby.
Brandon Stevens makes the tackle. What do you want to see out of this Buffalo offense?
A damn touchdown. That's what the hell I want to see. Let's roll.
Pick up a few first downs and settle in and get comfortable. I really think running those 90 plays in the heat in Miami has taken a little something out of this Buffalo offense. They don't have the same snap that is normally associated with them.
On a tight formation, 3rd and 1, Zach Moss is stonewalled. And the Bills.
I absolutely hate that we think because Zach Moss is a big running back, he has to be the one to get the short yardage. It drives me crazy because he doesn't normally get it. Yet we're continuously trying to force feed this whole Zach Moss and short yardage thing. He's not a short yardage back. He's not. Come on, man.
The veteran Sam Martin did not get all of this one. And the
golly, dog.
Out of bounds as it curled.
This is insane right now.
They're going to mark it at the 29. That's where
we keep with this whole Zach Moss needs to be the short yardage. We have to keep him because he's the short yardage guy.
This program.
What the fuck are you doing, Zach Moss? Apologize for the damn curse word, but it's like, come on, this is a every week thing. We need to figure out this running game. We need to figure out a way to get 1 yard, big fella. 1 yard. You missed their business decisions, big fella. You should have never said that. I think that's what the hell happened. As soon as you said that, the expectation just grew tremendously. I'm expecting you to plow people over every damn time. Not get stuffed on 1 yard because you're afraid to hit the hole. Plow everybody over. Like, this is what you do, big fella, right? Come on, man. Golly, though. I'm never a fan of trying to blast your own player, right? I'm never a fan because I'm a fan of Zach Moss, the person. So this ain't a personal thing. But on the field, Zach Moss, he has to give me more. He has to give me more. It just is what it is. There's too many times where we're expecting him to do that. Get us 1 yard, big fella. And you lose a yard? You didn't get the yard. You lost a yard. Like, golly. Jeez. Rant done. And Brian Barr says, in Moss's defense, the O-line needs to create room. They got absolutely blown up on that play. And that's true. And that's true. We all got to produce at the end of the day. Right? You know, sometimes you may have to make, chicken salad out of chicken shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to do that. And we needed Zach Moss to do that on that drive because it was, one of those momentum drives. Like, hey, man, we need you to figure it out. Whatever you do, just figure it out. That's right.
I've been here a few days. I've seen them everywhere.
Jackson handles the snap.
Got him again.
Jackson shovels it ahead, and it's caught by Ricard. So what could have been a loss turns into a 4-yard game. The resourcefulness of Lamar Jackson.
And I love what you talk about, the resourcefulness, because watch how this play breaks down around him. Yet he's able to make something first. Had to catch the snap a little bit off to the side. And then when he felt the pressure, spotted an open receiver, and Ricard happy to gather.
Let's roll, big
Like
fella.
a rugby player there, didn't he? Taking and just barrel through people.
2nd and 6. Jackson on the fake.
Edmonds.
Gives it to Dobbins. Big
Oh
run.
my
Dobbins
God,
up to
Edmonds,
midfield.
you
The
read
block
that
from
wrong.
Ricard.
You were
And
lo-
Dobbins is feeling it. 16 yards.
And you know what else we're seeing out of this Ravens offense? Extra addition, Lamar Jackson under center.
Yo, watch
Remember
Edmonds.
in past years, almost everything exclusively out of shotgun. Now
Read
they're
it.
being able to go there with
Golly.
him under center to increase the run game. Nice little fake. And Mark Andrews, who we showed on the touchdown run earlier by Dobbins with a nice block. There's another one. And a good job also getting downfield with the wide receivers. J.K. Dobbins is hungry.
10 minutes to go in this first half. Baltimore driving once again. Jackson on the give. Dobbins will pick up a yard. NFL Today update. Let's send it back to New York. JB and Nate.
Brother Hurts had his passengers knocked out on that one, huh? End zone, and it hurts so good when you take a shot like this, but still get the TD. The Jags lead 14-7. Back to Ian, Charles, and Evan.
All right, let's roll, big fella. Let's roll.
Is it John?
Golly.
Cougar,
He made the transition.
Cougar to
Two Mellencamp.
Or Cougar without Cougar, just Mellencamp.
Okay, something like that. You can find it on Wikipedia. 2nd and 9. Jackson out of the pocket.
Holding. About to say, call it one time. Thank you, ref. Golly, though. They've been holding all game, though.
There's no question about it.
Jeez.
That he really, you can see himself in the mirror, and he looks like he.
Let's go, baby.
20
Holding.
pounds.
Offense, number 64. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
It is Linderbaum, the rookie out of Iowa, who has been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, they've been
in the
holding
starting
all
role
game, ref.
right out of the gate.
Watch it
First round
all
draft.
game, though.
And they have been remarkably good.
Like, it
in
was
the lack of
so damn
penalties
obvious
they're
that he was like,
currently
look,
going.
I
When
have
you have
to
a
throw
mobile
it here.
quarterback, whether you're
I didn't want
or
to,
you're
but I
front,
had to. Big.
penalties can pile up.
Like-
Like he runs around a little bit back there.
Come
He really
on,
picks up
man.
Those extra grabs and holds. Both of these teams play with pretty
Jeez.
good discipline with quarterbacks that move around behind the offensive line.
Jackson told us that Linderbaum from day one just looked like he belonged. He doesn't know if it's an Iowa thing like Marshall Yonda. Jackson somehow upright and throws it downfield. The bubble caught. A wild play. Duvernay on the receiving end. How did he do that? Von
Yo!
thought he had Jackson down, and somehow this turns into 21 yards on the pass play. Miller's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I mean,
How did he
down,
catch
then
it,
he
though?
came back and got in his face on the throw. Andrews goes up and tries to take it away from Milano.
Wow.
It in. So there should have been a sack.
Yo,
He gets away from it. Then Miller was in his face,
yo,
almost
nah,
got it.
nah,
Should've
nah,
been
nah,
downfield
dog.
by Milano. Turned
We
it
ain't about to have no game like this, big fella. Nah, come on. Yo, what?
Working in Dobbins and Hill, 1 yard pickup.
What?
Von Miller said to us, hey, look, that's a superstar. When we ask him about Lamar, he's everything. You can see it live, and you can see it on film.
And he just
We
saw
still
live,
coming back to win this
and he's
game.
gonna
Let's
see it.
roll.
He'll see it on film and not enjoy either one. But he did mention, you said it earlier.
Let's roll, big
You
fella.
have to rush him aggressively because he is going to make some plays. You have to live with those. He's too good. But if you just rush him passively, he will cut you up.
That's
He's
what I'm
a really
saying.
blessed
Don't rush
runner.
passively. Just go ahead and keep on doing what we're
Give
doing.
him extra time.
That fluke shit's gonna happen. Fine.
They're in the wrong spot. They just
Let's
couldn't
roll.
bring down the magic man, Lamar Jackson. Sidearm toss caught by Ricard.
Get his ass down.
Being a tackler with him.
Jeez.
30. Ricard picks up 8 yards on the play.
The things you can do with a
Come on,
300-pound
D.
man. And you noted came out University of Maine as a defensive lineman, and another arm angle from Lamar Jackson. And look at the hands for Ricard. That's a big, massive man who looks like he should be pass protecting off the edge as an
Come
offensive
on.
tackle.
Come on,
And he
D.
caught that one like a scat back.
Third down and 2. Jackson flips it. Hill right at the line to gain. And it should be enough for a first down.
You know, defensive coordinators around the league are already doing as they take notes as they get ready for Baltimore. They've got more to get ready for now because that was under center again. Play action pass, and now it's another weapon getting Justice Hill out of the backfield and into the flat. So Ricard's caught a pass now as the big fullback. Justice Hill came on the field and caught
this game ain't looking
it.
good.
Dobbins on the shovel pass.
This game ain't looking good right here.
Catches so far in this ball game.
We need something to wake our ass up, man. We need a damn pick six right here.
That's the bottom line for him. Chicken take move by Hill. Crowd of Bills defenders there for no gain.
Come on.
We're under 6 minutes to go in this first half.
Come on.
17-3, Baltimore in front. Tim Settle Jr. in on the stop.
Let's roll, big fella.
Excuse me, this Buffalo defense, which came in ranked number 1 in the NFL, is a crucial series right here. They've got to force field goal. All right, and keep themselves in
now we got to force turnover.
Baltimore offense, which is clicking so well.
Come on.
Got to force field goal here. Baltimore trying to put a real hammer down, trying to get to the end zone.
Nearly twice as many plays run, 159 yards of offense for Baltimore. Jackson.
Got his ass!
Lamar Jackson.
Hey!
The 38-yard line by Daquan Jones.
Wake your ass up!
Greg Rousseau for Buffalo. A loss of 8 on the play.
And finally to him. So take a look here.
Let's go, baby.
As the rush happens.
Wake your ass up.
Number
Hey.
50, Rousseau. Plays a little stunt and comes back to the inside.
How did he not fumble that, though?
Defensive end, Moore's an outside.
Come on, defense.
Stands on his feet. And they played a nice little game there and gave Rousseau a pathway to the quarterback, and he took advantage of it.
And the Bills desperately needed that. 3rd and 18. Shotgun. Jackson. Quick throw. And he's got his man, Duvernay.
All right, field goal. All right.
The 30-yard line, so giving Tucker
Damn.
a better chance at this field goal.
It would have been nice to get that damn. How did he not fumble that, though?
And that's really all that was.
Jeez.
You really want to run your receiver into the teeth of the coverage. That's Milano waiting to lower the boom. Get the 9, help out Tucker.
All right, so we got Tucker going for the field goal right now. I see my man Jeff King says, look, man, I learned 3 things in the first half. 1, this is embarrassing. 2, we got a lot of work to do. And 3, Lamar Jackson's getting paid this year. Shout out to Jeff King. No, Jeff fucking King. Everyone knows why I had to do it like that. Jeff, love you, brother. But, man, it's not looking good right now, man. Oh, holding offense. Okay, you know what? Let me look at this.
1 yard at 10. Much to the
Yo, let me look at this kick right here, though.
Back to the Philadelphia days.
Is this when you missed the kick, Tucker?
And there's a long-term.
I know you're probably going to the Hall of Fame. You probably, the greatest kicker of all time. But do you help us out and actually miss this one right here, big fella?
McDermott went to linebackers. Now, most teams, when you lose 5 yards for your field goal kicker, you worry a little.
He missing it or not?
I think he laughs at 51 yards.
So Tucker will.
Let's miss it. Hey.
The 51-yarder.
That dude's automatic. Look at him. Ah, hey. That boy's automatic. Golly. 20-3. Imagine if anyone is looking up the box score right now and they see, yo, let me see how much the Bills are winning by. And then they go and see 20-3. Wait, what? We scored 3 points in the first half. Now, again, everyone knows, if you're a Bills fan, you know, our first half normally isn't a half that we, have been excelling so far this season. It's been the second half where we just, been going crazy. But, man, 20-3 is not good. That's for damn sure. It's just not good. Hey, yo, Thomas, we've been saying this for the last damn 3 drives. Yo, this is a must touchdown drive. Not no points. We have to score a touchdown here. Or as bad as we're playing right now, to be down 10, going into half would be absolutely amazing. But Thomas, we've been saying this all damn half so far. So, yeah, man, we definitely have to figure that out. Yo, is that what it's? Wait. We have 56 total yards in the first half? Yo, shout out to the Ravens, right? Shout out to the Ravens. First half, you're the worst defense in football. To hold the Buffalo Bills to 56 yards so far in the first half is a big time accomplishment. So you shout out to y'all, but it's really 56 yards. That's wild. That is wild, man. But again, it's still early. It's still early, right? So if we were a team that is known to struggle when it comes down to putting up points, then I'll be worried. Yes, of course, I'm a little bit worried, but I also know that I know what we're capable of. So it's like, all right, I'm not at that point in the game right now where I'm worried. Right now, if we're early in the fourth quarter and we're still down, 20-3, okay, now it's time to worry. Right? But come on, I'm good, big fella. Let's roll.
Comes out to the 25.
All right, come on.
Cancer screening can help prevent and detect a number of cancers early. Remind your loved ones to take the next step and find out where to get screened. Visit NFL.com/
Let's roll, big fella.
Text catch to 635-635.
Golly, dog. This is
your local cancer screening center.
It's the biggest damn drive of the season so far. So far this season, this right here is the biggest drive. Because they get the ball, coming out of halftime.
30.3 points per
so
game.
We have to score here.
To 3. Allen on first down. Over the middle, completion to the 32, and it's Jamison Crowder, the
let's roll.
Washington and Jet wide receiver, picks up 7.
Heck of a throw here by Allen. Look at him change arm angle again to drop down and get it through the arms of the defensive front. Nice catch by Crowder. But
they be overhyping the arm angle thing, right?
Bills receivers, when they make the catch,
they're
not getting anything after it. It's a catch and a tackle down.
Let's roll.
Good job by the Baltimore secondary.
Ken Dorsey calling the plays, the offensive coordinator for Buffalo. Dumped off, it's dropped. It's happening again and again.
Yo, what in the world, big fella? We dropping them like that?
Go back to the interview Evan Rockland had with Sean McDermott, head coach of the Bills, where he asked him about the weather conditions affecting your team, and he said, no, not at all. I think it is affecting his team. We're seeing it time and again, different drops, mishandles, not really with it. This is not the normal Buffalo offense we're used to seeing.
This is a pivotal play. Trailing 20-3. They might give the ball back to Baltimore. Ravens will get the ball to start the second half. Bills trying to convert. And it's knocked away at the last moment. Crowder had it.
Golly, dog.
Could not secure it. The Bills have been the best team on third down in the NFL.
Yo, Jamison Crowder dropped another one, though?
Now, this is more Ravens defense because...
You see, that's where not having a Cole Beasley is big, right? That's where the slot position is big. Crowder is the one that is playing over McKenzie, right? He's the primary slot guy.
But even better job by Josh Bynes, but
he's dropped like 3 balls today. Like, come on. We need you to make that play, big fella. Jeez, dog. Oh, my God, dog. We need you to make that play, Crowder. How many damn balls you going to drop, dog? Yo, Lou, you're right. It's terrible execution. Terrible execution. He hit the open guy. It should have been a completion, right? Yo, we just can't have that happen. Yo, Brian, that's exactly what it feels like. Bills have dropped like 7 balls today. Instead of dropping instead of dropping their balls on the Raven forehead. Facts, man. It's like, come on, dog. And I know that the Dolphins came up short last week, right? Because everyone wants to bring up the whole, playing in that game last week. It took a lot out of the team, right? It's excuses, man. I don't want to hear it, right? I don't want to hear it. 'Cause at the end of the day, man, you have to produce. Who cares? Who cares, man? We're so quick to want to, whenever something doesn't go right, we're always quick to want to, mention why it didn't go right. It didn't go right because of this and that and this. Where at the end of the day, all that doesn't matter. Why? Because it didn't go right. Period. I don't care about why the hell it didn't. If I'm a boss and I need you to do something and it's not done, I don't care why it wasn't done. I'm caring about it not getting done. Period. So enough with it was this and it could have been that. Listen, we have to figure out something. We have to figure out a way to win this game. It's just is that simple. Let's roll, big fella. And Marty says, look, man, they need to mix up some runs by Josh. Yo, I agree with that. Right? Enough with the narrative that Josh needs to not run the ball. We don't need Josh to run. We need to figure out the running game, which you're right.
Did not see that coming.
But as of right now, we need Josh to run. Let's just be real about it. We're always trying to, change the mindset of quarterbacks. Don't run. I don't want you to get hurt. Our offense moves when Josh Allen runs. It's just that simple. Very, very similar to Baltimore. Their offense runs when Lamar runs. Come on,
heard
man.
a whole lot from Jerome Boger today. Penalty marker at the 26-yard line.
Offensive player in those
Golly.
downfield. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Yo,
That is
Marco,
and here is
I thought he was too, man.
Appreciate
Now
that,
again,
Eagle. I would say Lamar's
this isn't
great
the
strength
same,
outside of obviously
Jamison
all of
Crowder
his
either.
physical gifts and his skills quarterback. He
Right?
never allows success to
I think
impact
Jamison
the
Crowder.
way he approaches the game. And
It
while
ain't
he
the same
doesn't want to see
Crowder,
penalties,
for sure.
He loves to overcome things.
But
He
still,
said,
man, you
"We're
have to
our
catch that
best
one."
when we have adversity."
Yeah, no doubt. Lamar, he handles it so well.
Mm.
Off of Rashad Bateman, when we asked John Harbaugh about Lamar, he said, look, he always
Defense,
had
let's roll,
charisma.
defense.
He's matured. He's so much fun to be around.
Let's roll,
and the
defense.
guys love him and feed off of that.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You can see the affection they have for him when you're around them, plus the affection he has for them. I mean, he really likes being a part of this team, and as you both have noted, really wants everyone to get the credit, not just him. And what a nice job he just did in the pocket there. Easy maneuvering, and that ball should have been caught by Bateman.
2nd and 15 from the gun. Soft toss. Running by
What a
Hill.
play.
Cuts it
What a
upfield.
play call.
And Hill is hit just across the 30-yard line by Dane
Let's
Jackson
go, man.
for Buffalo. Great to have Jackson back in there. Settle lost his helmet in the process. Jackson, that was a serious neck injury against Tennessee. And
It's about to be 2-minute
scared
warning.
of that game. Yeah, we had no idea. You forget about playing later in the season. You just hope he was okay.
I think of Baltimore getting right back to it a little bit quicker, trying to catch Buffalo.
Yeah, they were
And
trying
they
to
did.
get that snap off before
Why'd
the
you call
2-minute
timeout?
warning.
And Buffalo ends up taking the timeout.
McDermott, why'd you call time?
Not sure if they're going to
charge him.
It's a 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Yeah, but you saw the
Unless they were trying to
official
call
made a
timeout
timeout to Buffalo.
in order to stop the clock again at a 2-minute warning.
Winding down, so they will,
Which I've always been a fan of that, though.
warning, and
I never,
we'll step
I
aside.
never quite understood, and all those that are out there that kind of like know the strategy and I might need help on this, but it always seems like coaches, they wait to use the timeouts after the 2-minute warning. Like it's almost like they're using the 2-minute warning, but instead of using it early and then having a 2-minute warning, be like one of your last stops, right? It always seems like the teams wait for the 2-minute warning, and then after the 2-minute warning, they start burning their timeouts. I'm like, I would rather use it before the 2-minute warning, so that if I'm able to hold them, let's say somewhat, on fourth down, that I'm holding them on fourth down with 2 minutes left instead of, again, it's been a pet peeve of mine that I've been whining about for years. But yeah, man, come on, defense, whatever the hell it is, we got to figure this out. Golly, though. I got Crazy Killer saying, yo, man, we better stop them now. Uh-oh. Oh, Crazy Killer. Golly, dog. Rick saying, look, if not now, when? Wake your ass up. For sure. We have to wake up. Like, come on, man. We know what the hell we have to do. Now, you know what's funny? Is that I made a joke. Of, when I mentioned the Twitter before the game, I was like, hey, what do you guys think is, the keys to the game, right? And you had like a bunch of people that say, hey, we just need to score one more point than the next team, right? And I'm like, hey, okay. I'm at a point right now where I'm like, okay, we need to score one more point because it ain't looking like these points coming easy. Sheesh, big fella. Come on, big fella. We need something big right here. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Yes. No flag. No flag. Bang. There we go, big fella. There we go.
And they felt it because Leslie Frazier, a defensive coordinator, he brought extra pressure at him. They blitzed on this play.
Yo, so you see what I mean right here, right? Now again, it's
that's what the fans are reacting to.
It's ticky-tacky. But if you would have called the timeout with like 2:05 left, and then that play happens, the clock, you know what I mean? Again,
they don't normally blitz.
It is what it is. Let's roll.
The rookie Stout places that one.
Yo, Crowder, offense, everybody. We need y'all to wake up, man. Come on, man. Golly, dog. We need these boys to wake up, man.
The lights that I saw from the back seat.
Golly, man. We need to wake up. Yo, Derek says, yo, are you clapping in the Bills down 20? Yo, I'm trying to wake your ass up and wake my ass up. Golly, dog, the game ain't over yet, big fella. Let's roll, man. Sheesh. Let's do this, man. What the hell? We gonna mourn the whole damn game? Or try to get yourself hyped. Let's roll. And hit the damn like while you at it. Let's roll, big fella. Come on.
Davis along the sideline, penalty marker on the other
we got to score before the half. Sheesh.
First time Davis has been targeted here.
13
yards on the catch.
Holding. Defense, number 21. That penalty decline.
Come on. How many all y'all to clap with me? Come on.
They got it on the second-year corner from SMU.
My man named
Brandon
Derek.
Stevens.
Yo, Derek, come on. Need you to clap with me, big fella.
Got a minute 41 on the clock.
Let's roll, big fella.
Timeouts to work with.
The first wrong thing Brandon Stevens did here in the first half. He's been excellent.
Shotgun for Allen. He's 6 of 14.
Come on.
55 yards and a pick.
Come on.
Allen steps up, delivers along the sideline, and it's hauled in by
There we go. There we go.
It's gain of 5.
Let's piece this thing through. Come on. Come on. We have to score a touchdown on this drive right here.
Highlights all coming up on the
Come on, man. Down 10 and a half. Come on. Come on, dog. That's easy. Let's roll, big fella. Let's roll, big fella.
Adafe Owe.
They need that. They have not gotten nearly enough.
Let's roll, big fella.
0 sacks his last year at Penn State, at 5 last year as a rookie, 0 coming into today. One of the reasons they signed Jason Pierre-Paul.
1:37 on the clock. Late stages, second quarter. Allen, protection holds up. Allen downfield. Good hands. Catch made at the 40 with a flag thrown. Stephon Diggs with the grab and a matchup with Marlon Humphrey. Is going to stand for 17 yards.
The pass interference rule. Yes.
Indication it is against Baltimore.
Let's roll. Yo, shout out to the offensive line, man.
This penalty decline result of the play.
Huge shout out to the offensive line, man. These boys are doing a great job so far today, especially how the hell we did last week. Mitch Morris, shout out to you, big fella. Let's roll.
And remember, the no call on Poyer forced the Ravens to punt. Buffalo looking to take advantage.
It's 1:30 left with 3 timeouts.
With 90 seconds to go.
Come on, let's roll. Let's do it.
Allen steps up. He will run. And Allen's not going to slide. Sean McDermott told us
Come on.
He thinks he slid for the first time last week.
And he says he's all for more of those, right?
The slide.
Let's roll, big fella. We got 3 timeouts, man. We don't have to rush this thing.
And he just took out linebacker Patrick Queen and won on that last run.
BK was also in there, second down and 1. Allen, the ball was tipped, nearly picked. And it was right there for the taking. Patrick Queen, incomplete.
I think that would surprise Queen because I think he was going to cover someone, and his focus was on the coverage. And
how big that would have been.
Face. He's on his way over to get involved in coverage.
Jeez.
With another tip ball.
Come on.
One hits Queen right in the chest, unable to come up with it.
3rd down and 1. Matabike is having a good day here for Baltimore.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go, man. Short yardage. There we go, big fella.
There to make the play defensively.
Let's roll. Come on.
They have all 3 timeouts remaining. Trailing 20-3. Singletary will set up as a receiver. Bills go empty. Allen gets away, and he's going to toss it out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 29.
Yo, Allen is a big, fast dude, dog. Jeez. He like, dog, how'd he get away, big fella? I had his ass.
With all the scores and highlights, week 4 around the NFL.
Yo, come on, big fella.
Interesting shot there. 08-99, Pierre-Paul 4. They've really needed over.
Dog, I'm trying to take a shot
to reach his potential.
I'm sober as hell right now. And shout out to all those who suffer from an addiction.
They need his production.
And who are sober, man. Shout out to you guys for pushing through. Let's roll. Hit it.
Dials it up underneath, caught by Singletary.
There we go, baby.
Inside the 15. It's another
there we go, baby.
Buffalo, 14-yard gain.
Jeez.
And a timeout called with 21 seconds left.
Is that an example there of what Josh Allen told us about today's Josh versus early Josh? And what he meant when he told us is patience. Early Josh would have found a way.
That is bad clock management, though, because there's no way with all the timeouts we had. Dog, we 21 seconds left? Like, come on, big fella.
And you have to take the check down.
2 timeouts left. We're still good. Let's roll.
That's what he's looking for. He wants these deeper routes back here, not there. So he checks it down and hits the running back. Today's Josh playing efficiently.
Charles, he threw the ball 63 times last week.
Come on.
We asked him.
Let's roll.
It must have been rough. He goes, not a problem.
And how about the look he gave us? Like, what?
No, not an issue. Allen.
Dropped it again.
Trying to hit Diggs in the end zone. 18 seconds left on the clock.
And anytime you see Stephon Diggs lined up at what we call number 3, third one in on a formation, they want to get the ball to him because
dropped it right in his hands.
It's a better matchup and a better look downfield.
Listen, I understand it's raining, the hands are wet. I get it all. I get it. That's a tough catch, but man, listen, it can't get no easier than that.
Allen. Inside the
There you go, Knox.
5 seconds come off the clock.
Let's go, baby. Let's get hype. Let's get hype. Let's roll.
Look at Allen standing there and take the shot from Patrick Queen again.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Allen takes the shot and the ball ends up awry and turns into a big play for Baltimore.
Let's roll.
This time.
Yo, if we score right here, we have to go ahead and hit that like for this video. You have to hit that like. You have to hit that like, and we have to take this shot. Let's get this touchdown right here. Let's roll. They got to go to Gabe Davis for those fantasy points. Got to. Isaiah McKenzie. Boom! That's how easy it can be. Game ain't over yet, Derek. The game ain't over yet, big fella. Let's roll, baby. Shot time. Finally. Golly.
Formation to the right side for Josh Allen.
Remember, we scored 10 points against the Rams, end up putting up 31. Game ain't over yet, big fella. Let's roll. Let me go ahead and change the score, man, because that damn three's been looking weird. It's been looking weird. There we go, big fella. That's how you do it right there. Yo, how do you guys feel right now in the chat? We have to go ahead and hit that like, and we have to go ahead and hit that shot. We got to hit both of these things. Hit that bitch. You a shout out to Isaiah McKenzie. I'm going to get a little double on that one, man, because, man, it's been tough today. It's been real tough today, man. How do you guys feel right now, man? Shout out 20 to 10. It's all good. It's early. Let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and figure this thing out. We have to figure this thing out, big fella. We have to figure this thing out. Now, let's go ahead and talk fantasy. It's about to be halftime right here. Let's go ahead and talk fantasy before I take a quick little break. So I'm in 2 major leagues right now. I'm in a league where I've been in this same league for about, 15 years now. $100 buy-in. First place I believe wins like 600. But I got Josh Allen, Austin Eckler, Barkley, Amari Cooper, Chris Olave, Dallas Goedert. I actually started, Breece Hall in the flex. And as of right now, I'm losing. Josh Allen only has 9 points, which isn't good. I mean, Austin Eckler gave me 18, which is big. Okay, that's solid. But Rico, Breece Hall only gave me 3. Like, yo, I drafted Breece Hall. What's going on with Breece Hall? Golly. Now, on my bench, let me see. I had Isaiah McKenzie on my bench, and I had Gabe Davis on the bench. And Isaiah got 10. So, again, who knows? Who knows? Now, on my Dynasty League, which I'm actually a big fan of, and if you guys aren't on Dynasty Owner, I know you guys probably heard it all off season, but you guys have to get on Dynasty Owner. It's so much fun. And in that league, I'm down by 10, but a lot of my guys are playing later on tonight. So it doesn't look good so far in fantasy. It is what it is, but it doesn't look good so far in real life with these Buffalo Bills. But it is what it is, man. It's 20 to 10. It's still early. It's still early. We're only down 10 points with how horrid we looked in the first half. So all we need to do is come back in the second half, calm down, and again, just do what we do. Just do what we do. All these turnovers have to stop. They already scored 10 points off of turnovers, and we're down 10. Let's make it make sense, people, right? So if we clean up that we should be good to go. And yeah, now what do you guys think is going to happen in the second half? Right? I know I have Ravens fans in here as well. Watching the stream. Shout out to you guys. But what do you think is going to happen in the second half? Are we going to be able to pull this off? Right? Because you have a Derek out there that seems that is probably not going to be looking good for us. Clapping down 20-3 is not something that fans like to do, right? So, are we gonna figure out a way to keep on clapping, or is the clapping done? Huh? You guys let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break, but man, this second half is gonna be crazy, and I just can't wait. I'll be right back. Yo. We're back. Now look. When it comes down to these Buffalo Bills, we all know, again, what we're capable of. We also understand how good the Ravens can be. You know, Lamar Jackson is actually playing at a MVP type level. So it's going to be hard to stop him. And it's been hard so far. But if the Bills are supposed to be this Super Bowl contending team, you have to figure out a way to pull a game out like this. You have to try to figure out a way. This is what it is. Let me go ahead and see what you guys are talking about right now, man, because it's not looking too good right now. Sheldon says, look, we just can't keep turning the ball over. We just got to stop doing that. You know what I mean? And I agree. We just can't be a team that is consistently, turning the ball over. I mean, it's been a consistent theme. And now we got Done 716 says, bro, it's only week 4. Chill, calm down. And I understand that as well, right? But again, enough with that calm down. We trying to come out here and dominate teams. I understand a win is a win is a win, and you got to take it when you can get it. But man, I'm trying to take it every week. I've never been one to be on some, just give me what you can give me. No, I want to take it all. I'm a person that wants it all. So where we at right here? Let me turn up the volume. Oh, they're playing the Spanish version of the. That was a crazy call. I'm not gonna lie.
That one, Ian Eagle, Charles Davidson, Washington down on the sidelines. All right, let's take it from two perspectives. You're Baltimore, you play an excellent first half. Does that take the air out of the balloon a bit, or you feel good about where you're at, even though Buffalo scored that touchdown right at the end of the second quarter?
You feel good because even though they scored the touchdown, you were in control almost the entire first half.
True. I can understand that from the Ravens' perspective, right? Yeah, I'm fine.
You're setting the base, making Buffalo chase.
Like if I'm looking at it from the Ravens' perspective, you only really had one drive. All half. So fine. But from the Bills' perspective is, dog, we only down 10 and we played that bad? Oh, okay. We're good. You know what I mean?
A little bit different in the second half to try and create some takeaways.
Kickoff to Duvernay. He was off his feet for a moment.
It is that. We know what he's capable of, man. Duvernay already has return so far this season.
For John Harbaugh, it's not overly complex. Just keep playing sound football on both sides defensively. Recognize Buffalo. They're explosive. He likes how they've kept them in front.
Let's go, big fella.
Turnovers. And guys, I don't sense any satisfaction at this point. Remember the Ravens against the Dolphins, similar spot, big lead going into half.
Let's go.
Changed quickly.
Evan, is 21-point lead they gave up in the fourth quarter. So they remember that.
It's all about those adjustments, right?
Ian,
it's not like the Ravens are killing us.
Defend the home field,
169 total yards to our 130, and we're having a bad game. Okay, let's roll. Yes, sir. False start.
In fact,
something.
The play was off.
Right? Let's put it all into perspective for a second.
I think it did.
The Ravens are being
number 64. 5-yard penalty.
The narrative is that the Ravens are out here cooking us, right?
Yeah. Rocking back before the ball's ever snapped.
But 169 total yards
moving back
to our 130, and we're clearly playing like trash. Okay. Let's roll, big fella. Let's go, D.
First and 15. Jackson. Out of the pocket, throws
Got it.
across the field. Catch is made. Bateman
Right? Let's put it into perspective, big fella. If our offense just wakes up a little bit.
For Buffalo. No gain on the play.
Would make
It's
that
over.
a common throw either as we look
It's
at the
over.
first half
Look,
comparison here.
12 for
Josh Allen
16
really
for
got it
108 for
going at the end of
Lamar
the half.
Jackson.
Took them down
And,
for a touchdown,
and
increased
Josh
his
is
stats.
playing like some hot
Lamar
garbage.
Jackson
11
in
for
sync all the way
22
through, and the
with
running game
105.
really coming to the front with J.K.
Okay, come
Dobbins
on.
back.
Come on.
And Charles Bateman just
Listen.
lipped off.
It's just turnovers, dog. We stop turning up all over, dog. It's game over. Come on. Get his ass.
Jackson puts it upstairs and offline to
Get his
Andrews,
ass.
incomplete.
Right?
So it's
Again.
third and long. Taron Johnson,
It's all about
slot
adjustments.
corner, had the coverage for Buffalo.
You know, sometimes
Right
we
now, this
forget
Buffalo
about, oh my
defense
God,
trying
we're
to
playing
turn
like,
into-
no, it's
turn
all
these
about
last two
adjustments.
possessions.
How are you going to
All the
adjust?
basketball you do,
And
all right,
so
you do
far
those
this
type of
season, the
2-for-1s
second
at the end
half
of the
has been
that
where
sort
we
of thing.
dominate.
Buffalo trying to turn into a 2-for-1. Our offense scored right before the half. Can we go ahead
We
and get
shall
a stop
see.
here and get the ball right back forward?
Are we week
and
one,
really
week
get
two
us back
Bills?
into this ball game?
Or are we week
Athletic
3
training
Bills?
staff is there.
We about to
with
find out.
Rashad Bateman, the second-year wide receiver. James Prochet in it wide out.
Got his ass.
Jackson rush coming. Jackson throws incomplete.
Got his
Everything
ass.
Got sped up because of
What?
Tremaine Edmonds.
Boy,
The heavy
got his
put
ass.
on Lamar
Let's
Jackson.
go, baby. That's how you come out.
In the NFL
That's how you
coming
come
into
out the
this
damn
weekend,
half. Dog, we
watch
getting you the ball right
Edmonds,
back.
49, coming
Let's
off
roll.
the edge and creating his
Let's
pressure.
roll.
Look at all these extra guys in the A gaps there, right between the guards. Center
Let's
and
roll.
Center and the guards. And one drops out, one comes. Edmonds becomes the free
If this is your
rusher.
first time
Jackson
watching this video,
turns
shout
into a
out to
free
y'all,
hitter
man. Shout
and
out
calls
to
it a
everyone who's
complete
even
pass.
watching me live when you can easily be watching the game. You know, but if you're here, man, you know, shout out to you guys, man. You know, go ahead and hit that like for your boy.
Crowder brought down short of the 30-yard line after a 49-yard
Let's go, offense.
7-yard return.
Oh, look at, you know, John Harbaugh, he's like, oh my God, because he knows what momentum is. Momentum is big. We scored to go in the half. We stopped you 3 and out after the half. And if we score again, bang, bang, down 3, okay. Hey, Derek. Yo, man, when you're a fan, you always have to look at the glass half full, because if you live in the glass half empty space, you'll be in a dark space for a very long time, right? If you know who the hell you have, why are you going to doubt it, right? The only way we lose is if the time run out, big fella. That's how I'm at. Like, dog, if there's time left, we have a chance. We have a chance, dog. You didn't see the Kansas City Chiefs game? Come on, man. We're capable of doing the, yo, you seen the Patriots playoff game last year? Like, listen, when you know what you're capable of, if there's time left, we got a chance. Go ahead and hit that like for your boy. Let's go, big fella. Let's go, man. Let's roll, man. What y'all talking about in the chat? We got a troll in the chat. Don't feed the troll. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, troll. They about to get you. Bills Mafia about to get you, big fella. Cam, let's roll, big dog. Let's roll, man. Golly, we're always on some, hey, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, they don't look good till a game is over, season's over, you know, everything is over. Like, if that's how you fan, again, all respect to you. But it's my job as a fan that will never think like that to make sure all the Buffalo fanatics who's watching is hype 24 hours a day. Because there's always something, you know, positive to look at. But we're so wanting to harp on the negative. Nah, listen, we know what the hell we got to fix. We just got to do what we do. No turnovers, just game over in the second half. Let's roll. Let's roll. Hit that like for your boy. We're almost at 200.
Is being tended to along the sideline. So Bateman injured previously, wide receiver for Baltimore.
Let's roll.
And now a concern for Jamison Crowder for Buffalo. Diggs the motion man on 1st and 10. Allen steps up. He's going to run.
Yeah, he's gone.
Allen crosses the 40, and there's the
he kicked him.
Josh Allen.
Okay. It's like that, my boy getting kicked.
The 48-yard line. That's 20 yards on the run.
Okay.
And by the way, look at how things open.
But Josh, I don't want you to run, Josh. I want
go.
you to just get sacked in the pocket.
Here,
like, nah, dog, do what you do, big fella.
With that slide into
Come on. Golly, he got demolished at the bottom.
At the end of that play with Marcus Williams and
Do what you do, though.
hitting one another, trying to get to Josh Allen.
Oh, they say, oh, it's a one-on-one? Is that what you're going to do? You going to disrespect me like that on a one-on-one?
Pitcher.
Get it.
Singletary.
There we go.
Turns the corner.
There we go.
Singletary.
There we go.
Pushed out of bounds.
There we go, RB1.
Good.
Momentum.
Devin Singletary.
Momentum.
Working
Bang,
the
bang.
for 18.
That's what the hell we're trying to do right now. We're trying to score before the half and score right out that bitch. Bang, bang.
In Davis and McKenzie. McKenzie helps seal it, and then getting out in front is Quentin Morris, the backup tight end. Davis, who does a terrific job blocking at the point of attack. And this Buffalo team been wanting to get their running game going. They certainly did on that snap.
And just like that, Buffalo is in Baltimore territory. Ground game, this time up the middle.
Bang, bang. Let's go, Motor. Let's go, Motor.
55-yard line.
Let's go, dog.
It's going to be 9.
This is a woke Buffalo Bills.
First down.
9 earlier.
These motherfuckers woke up? Is that what we saying here?
Different things that Baltimore.
Oh, these mugs woke up, big fella.
Cross formation with a run back against it.
2nd and 1. Motion man McKenzie, fake it to him. Singletary stops. That cost him. Nada BK was all over it.
That was good D right there.
Physical end, brings quickness, and outstanding against the run.
I mean, he just burst through on the play. Watch it. Just upfield, gets inside.
Yeah, Dion. Come on, big fella. Golly. Jeez.
No chance once he's that deep into the backfield for the runner to make a move.
And Charles, that's a loss of 4. So they were staring at a 2nd and 1. Now
let's
they're
roll.
looking at a 3rd and 5. Ball spotted at the 29. Allen, low snap, he's going to run. Allen tries to get to the line to gain, and he's going to come up short. Jason Pierre-Paul sticks with the play.
What we going to do, McDermott?
What do you do if you're Buffalo?
I think if you're Buffalo,
yes, sir.
Isn't it right here?
Yeah.
This is your offense.
Yeah, we like, nah, dog, we going for it. Give it back to Josh.
Go ahead and press.
That's on Josh right there, dog. Come on, you got to get that snap, big fella.
It's 4th and 1, or
go ahead and give it to Josh. QB sneak it. Don't get cute with it. Just QB sneak it, big fella.
If nothing else.
Oh.
Allen, fake the handoff. Tries to run with it and will for a first down. A couple of pump fakes from Allen.
Nice.
To freeze the defense momentarily.
Bam.
And this drive continues with a new set of downs.
He's so comfortable because he knows, dog, you're not going to really tackle me, big fella. Like, imagine that confidence if you knew I can really move knowing if I have that angle and I kind of know where I'm at, you're not going to tackle me, dog. So I'm good. Pop, dip, bump, slide, easy.
Feed himself and getting there.
Drive continues at the 21. Allen fires to the outside.
Dropped it.
By Davis.
Davis, what's up, big fella?
So it's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey over there defensively.
Let's roll, man.
Buffalo standing the line of scrimmage for the most part and playing at a much quicker
pace. Brian Bowers.
It's not all out fast.
How many drops is that, big fella?
By the time he does, he's out of bounds.
Jeez.
Right next to the ball. All right, they're really about 3 yards behind the ball, ready to come out and attack.
Golly.
Notice, trying to keep Baltimore just unsettled and play with better tempo.
And Charles, the wind is picking up. The rain is sideways at this point. Shotgun. Allen floats one upstairs. Incomplete. He was looking for Knox, who took exception to the pressure on top of him.
Come on, man.
Stevens.
And I think the Knox probably wanted a flag there. But I think the official was saying, you guys are right next to the out of bounds line. You're running out of bounds. There's no flag to be thrown on that play.
So now it's 3rd down and 10 for Buffalo.
Let's roll, big
so
fella.
You're Baltimore now. Do you have someone stand in the middle of the field and essentially spy Josh Allen in case he wants to take off?
It don't matter, dog. It doesn't matter. Spy doesn't matter.
Make it easy for him to use a break.
Come on.
And go pick up the first down.
Allen. Incomplete.
Damn. Tipped it.
It was snuffed out. He was looking at the tight end, Quentin Morris, on the play. And once again, Matt is got his fingerprints all over this game.
And for those who are watching and saying, what about Humphrey draped on my receiver? As soon as the ball's tipped, pass interference is off downfield.
All right,
that won't be thrown at
let's get these points, though. Let's get these points.
Made one from 30.
We already know it's just these little things we just got to clean up, and we're good.
Can make this a one-score game.
Make that joint. Yeah.
Puts it through. 20-13. Baltimore.
Let's go. We got a game.
3rd quarter.
We got a game right now. Yo, it's tips and drops. You're right. It's just the tips and drops. A lot of drops. But I like how we were able to just move, the ball up and down right there. I do like that. Exactly. RX. What's going on, RX? Yo, down 7. We played like some hot garbage the first half, and we're only down 7. I mean, that's an amazing thing just in itself right there. A pick 6 would be nice right here, though. Imagine that. A Milano? You almost had one last week. Should have had that one last week. It would have been 2 for 2. How cool would that be, man? Uh-oh. So we got some people calling it out now. We got my man Big here saying, yo, a pick 6 is coming. It's coming? Huh. Interesting. Is that what you're saying, huh? It's you with that big body pins, huh? Is that? Hold on. Let me see right here. Yeah, look. It comes down to execution, right? It comes down to execution. We have to sit back and understand, look, we can't play Lamar like some gimmick, right? We have to play him like a regular-ass quarterback. We do what we do up front, and then, we do what we do on the back end. Milano's been playing great in coverage. Edmonds is putting that pressure, which I love. We haven't really, called Elam's name a lot. So shout out to Elam. So as far as overall, our defense has been, somewhat solid. It hasn't been dominant, but it's been very solid. And we are getting pressure on Lamar. It's just that he's Lamar, right? And sometimes he's just going to elude, certain sacks. So we just got to continuously, just play our game and just keep it moving. Now we got Martins over here saying bench Davis. Ooh, bench Davis? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he hasn't been the same since the ankle injury. He tried to push through last week. It looked like he tweaked it again, this week in practice. He's not himself. He's dropping balls that he normally doesn't drop, right? Again, I understand it's the weather and, the ball's wet and everything like that, but
he's doubtful to return with an ankle injury. We saw Rashad
it doesn't matter.
Go down and
you know what I mean? We have to catch those rocks.
To deal with a left foot injury, went to the blue tent, got it taped up, came off to the sideline, and was able to run without a noticeable limp, but something to monitor. And you guys touched on it. The weather has gone from bad to worse here. The wind is real. And
all right, so the weather is bad to worse.
Constantly in your eyes. It's
going to be only down 7. Let's roll.
No doubt.
We in this. Come on.
On the sideline, They just put an overcoat on him to stay warm, so not on the field. Running play, Justice Hill
All right.
gets an opportunity, and he takes it up the gut.
All
for
right.
4 yards, with Matt Milano getting credit for the tackle.
And this is going to be interesting to see in this series because we saw it right before the end of the first half, and it's continued. If Buffalo gets Baltimore in the long distance third down, they're blitzing now. Have not been a big blitz team throughout this year, but they started doing.
Let's roll, big fella. Let's roll.
In the last series, can Baltimore run the ball well enough to keep them out of being blitzed by Buffalo?
2nd down and 6. It's a keeper for Jackson.
Oh,
First
God.
down.
You already knew he was going to break one eventually.
You mentioned that game against Miami. They blew a 35-14 lead and fell to the Dolphins.
There's Leslie Frazier, defensive coordinator.
Yeah, Leslie was like,
They
okay.
lead the league against the
They
run,
haven't used that one yet.
but dealing with Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, J.K. Dobbins back, that's a whole different animal than most places. They're back that diamond formation. Pull most of the defenders in tighter against this set.
34 yards on the ground for Jackson, 108 yards through the air.
Hit his ass. Milano.
Good work. J.K. Dobbins sniffed out by Matt
Milano.
trying to get to the outside. It's a loss of 2. Some help from Taron Johnson.
As soon as
He tweaked his
Milano
neck a
saw
little bit.
Ricard go
Uh-oh.
to
There's
the
something to
side
monitor with
and
Milano.
set up as a wing,
But come on,
he
big fella.
diagnosed it and went right there.
That's what he does. He's always been an
Watch out the
instinctual
play.
player. Now he's
Now
just
look at him,
mastered
come
it.
right diving through.
Let's roll,
The
big fella.
backside, beautiful play by Milano.
Yeah, we talk about the blitz, something that
He's
Lamar Jackson
locked
has dealt
all
with
the
more
way
than
in.
any quarterback in the NFL this season, but
Sheesh.
Buffalo does not blitz. Lowest blitz rate in the NFL, just under 5% of their plays. Jackson puts a little heat on.
Milano. Bam. Give me that.
Back out there with the grab.
So he threw off
Give me that.
He did.
Jeez. dog.
whichever way you want to go with it. But now we're back in the third ball.
Jeez.
Let's see if Leslie Frazier goes back to what we've seen
Milano.
recently, or does he stay with what they normally do and a good open field tackle?
Come on.
Milano, back-to-back plays for
Let's
Buffalo.
roll.
They have brought more heat as this game's gone on when the score was getting away from them. Now they have it down back within a touchdown. Do they stay with that philosophy? And look at Buffalo. Look how many shirts are lined up along the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 8 for the Ravens. Jackson uncorks off the hands of
Bang!
Complete.
Let's go, baby. Uh-oh.
Whoa,
Uh-oh.
not able to possess it.
Momentum.
Here we are starting the second half in a pretty big time spot in a place that would have been first down of Rashad Bateman, who hasn't watched the post, was dinged up a little bit. Does now bring that one in, and that was a catchable ball.
Let's go. Come on, man.
Here from Boise
What we going to be sitting there
is the return
having a pity party? Oh, the Bills ain't same old Bills. Nah, dog. Nah. We know what we got. We just had to wake up. That's all it was, man. We were asleep. We were asleep, man. Come on. Josh said, look, the comeback is real. Let's go, Josh. Let's go, Josh. The comeback is real. You have to know, just as a competitor, Josh Allen has said many a times, listen, man, listen. It doesn't matter what the people say. Why? Because I'm my biggest critic. Josh had 400 yards, all the things, that went wrong when it comes down to the fumble snaps, to, the turnovers. I promise you, the whole week, Josh was like, dog, that one pass to McKenzie, I can't do that. You know what I mean? So he has to feel like, dog, I have to come back this time. I have to. There's no way I can't. There's no way I can't from what happened last week. So I'm feeling real confident right now, just now knowing the mindset of my guy, right? We don't have a Kirk Cousins, for example, or a quarterback that's not known for coming through in the clutch, right? We have a guy that we know At sometimes it's his gift and his curse where he does too much. But I know if we need him, he's going to the too much category, right? And we need the too much category. And there's not a lot of quarterbacks that's willing to take those risks. That's why I'm rocking with Josh, right? I'm not rocking with Josh because he has a strong arm. No. Because I know the mentality now. It's over now. You're a killer, and I need a killer, period. I got Steven here says, look, I'm ready to see the real Josh Allen. Oh, okay. Will the real Josh Allen please stand up? That's what it comes down to, right? Will the real Josh Allen please stand up? My man, Star Alliance, big fella, let's go. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. Our guy is different. It just is what it is. Our guy is different.
I think he's in charge.
I think he's walking the beat on this one.
First down.
Hey.
Josh Allen. He's in charge.
What a catch! Time to wake up, fellas.
Buffalo.
It's time to wake up.
23 yards.
Let's roll.
On the pass from Allen.
Let's just do what we do, big fella.
That play. The route, the throw, the catch.
And again, in the
This is an
conditions,
offense that really struggled to get in sync in
that's
the
a hard
first half.
catch.
They looked like they were a step behind. I thought Miami may have
Let's
taken
go.
something out of them in terms of
It's time to
the
wake up.
number of plays, but they look like
It's
they
time to take
really
another
hit the
shot at
right
some
button
point.
now. This
It's
is
gotta
the
be on this
offense
drive.
we're used to seeing.
Diggs came in leading the NFL in receiving yards and touchdowns through 3 games. Allen, sidearm toss, catch made, Singletary, long run for Singletary. Down. Tackled by
Let's roll.
Marcus Williams, and now the Bills are
Yep.
chewing
No
up
huddle.
yards against this Baltimore
Let's
defense.
pick this shit up.
That play
Let's
there
roll.
is just an extension of their run game.
Let's keep it going.
Instead of tossing it out like a pitch play on the run, you just flick it out there like that, turns into a pass. Good blocking formed out front by the offensive line.
Let's
And good
roll.
job by Singletary cutting inside and getting upfield.
Singletary remains in there. McKenzie, the third receiver for Buffalo, with the injury to Crowder. Numbers are picking up for Allen. On the draw
Okay,
for
there we go.
Slam
No
down
problems.
at the
Let's go. We
40-yard
get
line.
that positive
Picks up
yards.
3.
Let's roll, big fella.
Tackle made by the rookie Travis Jones.
Let's roll, big fella.
John Harbaugh very high on Jones. He said he's very physical, has a chance to be a really good player. They believe they got first-round talent in the 3rd round.
Yeah, he really got discovered at the Senior Bowl this year where people could not block him one-on-one.
2nd and 7. Allen steps and throws on a line. It's caught by.
He dropped it.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey there defensively as Davis.
Wow,
low,
Gabe is
trying to
playing
get it.
one of those kind of games.
See how it goes through his arms, and he's unable to possess it as it hits the turf.
Nah, he caught that.
Does not have a firm grasp on
He
that
caught
one.
that.
Good call by the officials.
He caught it off of his leg, but it is what it is, dog. I mean, like, you're not even. Come on, Gabe.
Buffalo has flipped.
It was
the
50-50.
switch after a
God.
very slow start. 3rd down and 7. Allen, quick hitter. Got enough for a
I was about to
first
say-
down. McKenzie took a
Oh.
hard hit, and the ball is out.
Oh,
And McKenzie is down. Isaiah McKenzie
man.
took a shot in there from Brandon Stevens. Medical staff is out to check on McKenzie.
We need more early morning
Golly, man.
skies
You
above.
don't never want to see something like that, man. Golly. That's wild right there, man. And McKenzie's balling too. I was about to say, man, I mean, I hope, Crowder, held on to that rock, but man, golly, dog. That was a tough one. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily think it was a dirty hit. don't think it was dirty. Golly, dog. He's good. All right, yeah. We're coming back commercial now. Hold on real fast. I'm hearing. How's the audio, everyone? Is the audio still clear? Yeah, man, it's skipping the audio. Yeah, hold on real fast. I'm trying to fix it. All right, how's that right there? That should be good. That should be good right there. Yeah, just let me know in the chat. Good? All right, sweet. I'm about to say, like, come on. The game's getting good. I don't want the audio issues again. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
For as long as you're insured with us.
Man. Yeah, it's it was a cyber hack, man. Who said that? It was a cyber hack, Rick. Like, dog, these Ravens fans is like, yo, let's shut down the audio. Shut down the audio. Shut it down. Like, let's chill, big fella. I'm trying to enjoy the game, man. Let's roll, baby. Golly, let's roll. All right, we're back.
A few things here. It was a clean catch for McKenzie, who took a shot from Chuck Clark, the second man in. McKenzie jogged off the field on his own. No penalty.
That's good, though, man.
Buffalo has
Hope everything's good with McKenzie.
First down. Allen gets rid of it. Incomplete. And there was.
Oh, Shakir's in the game.
In the general area down the field. Shakir, who steps in for the
They
injured
said Gabe
McKenzie,
get out the game.
who replaced the injured Crowder.
Sheesh.
Check in with Evan.
Well, and you mentioned it ran into the locker room.
Oh, now Gabe in there. He's like, nah, fella. I'm in here. It's all three of us in here now. Let's go, Shakir. Show me something, big fella. Show me something.
He became a runner after the catch. So unless the contact was with the crown of the helmet, it made him defenseless. He was not.
Allen tosses.
Shakir, look at the dip move, baby.
Jason Pierre-Paul using his.
Woo!
That's 14 yards.
How about the
Golly! He stumbled for a quick second. It was like,
vision by Shakir to get
gee.
Once he got vertically,
Let's roll, big fella.
Just kept running.
Yes, sir.
To pick up the additional yardage.
He like, yo, what did he do to me, big fella? God, what was that?
And Josh
See.
the injured Raven on the play.
Yo, hit the like for that right there. Khalil Shakir deserves a like on the video for that.
And it seems trite to say it.
Definitely deserves a like for that.
That's how they maneuver the football.
Golly!
They're moving people off the line of scrimmage with big runners.
Sheesh.
To be able to do it. So for them to be able to go
and the only reason why I'm this excited over it is just the position of the game that we're in. We're in a situation that the wide receivers haven't been, bailing out Josh. And Shakir said, I got you, big fella. Ha ha! She.
That just becomes the contact is part of the game.
Let's roll.
We approach 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Baltimore 20,
let's roll.
Buffalo 13.
Hey.
Allen runs with it.
Look at Allen.
Up the middle, tough to bring down.
Look at Allen, dog. Like, he's too big. He's not a regular guy.
But that's how big and strong Josh Allen is.
He grew up on the farms, big fella. Like, he like a damn. He an animal, big fella.
6'8", 300. Josh Allen.
My man, an ox in this bitch.
Ken Dorsey, the offensive coordinator, looking on after his play call.
Let's roll.
Second down and 3. Buffalo on the move.
Got him. Touchdown. Hey. Bang. Let's roll, big fella.
And he gets there.
Yo, Derek.
But he didn't focus on the end zone until he completed the.
Yo, I didn't even say first down because I knew Josh Allen's mentality is different. Now I'm going for the tutty.
In our studios in New York, in NFL today, we had a quarterback. But I don't know if he finished off running like this, and that's Boomer.
It's shot time on that
one. One of the best ball handlers I saw as a quarterback.
Golly, it's shot time on
finish
that.
off with runs like we just saw there from Josh Allen.
Golly.
Phil Simms?
Phil's toughness.
Yo, Dave.
It never gets the
you're
respect
right.
he deserves for that Super Bowl game.
Josh Allen's a killer.
But Boomer, you remember the play fakes Boomer made?
He sold them well.
He's a killer.
Well. All scoring
it's a
plays
different
are reviewed,
kind of
as
thing.
we know. So this is being confirmed before the extra point will
review.
be kicked. The question with Allen, when the knee was down and where was the football as he made that cut? It looked like all his momentum was carrying him towards the line to the left.
You suspect the knee's down there, but you can't see it, so you can't take that away from him. If the call is touchdown, you've got to stick with the call on the field because there's no way to say whether the knee's down.
Yeah, that's true too.
Off. You suspect
that is true too.
But that's not how the rule reads.
You
have to have indisputable evidence.
Yo, Cody, what's up? Let's roll. You taking one, Cody?
Currently, touchdown on the board, and
the rule of the field of a touchdown has been confirmed.
By the officials. Josh Allen gets.
Yo, I was waiting for the confirmation, Cody. Yo, Cody, shot.
But it was all in one motion as the knee hit. He was falling forward with the ball, breaking the plane.
I think it's the right call because I don't know how you can dispute
and y'all was worried about it
that he didn't get in. So that's a touchdown there for Baltimore. And what a play!
Y'all was worried about it.
Spearheaded by Josh Allen with some significant runs.
Extra point ties.
I mean, that's some disrespect
17
in my eyes. Right? I'm at a point right now where if you are doubting the Bills in the first half, you're disrespectful. You're being disrespectful. Right? Because do you not know who the hell you have? Like, that's wild. I was reading the chat and I'm sitting there like, wait. This is getting flooded with people that are like, game is over, 2-2, season's done. Like, listen, you can't fan like that, man. You can't be, you know what? I'll take it back. Fan however you feel like fanning. I mean, that's what I call it. Everyone fans how they fan, right? But me, listen, I'm trying to catch bodies every single time. And whenever there's a body left to be caught out there, I'm trying to catch that one too. Right? It is what it is. You know, the other team gets paid too. But if there's time left on the clock, I like us. I like us. Let's roll, man. Let's roll. I know. But again, this is this right here is my main struggle. We, as Bills fans, have been through a 17-year drought. We know what pain feels like. We know when it's over feels like. When in any point in the last 3 years have you felt like it's over? Like, so that's where it's like, yo, you got to take that out the game. Like, no, it ain't over until the zero's on the clock, though. We got Josh Allen in this bitch. Like, come on, big fella. Like, sheesh. It's time to get hype. It ain't time to, curl up somewhere and be like, oh, no, we're not going to win. Nah, it's because Josh is a monster. You see, Mark knows what's up. Mark knows exactly what's up. Bills Mafia knows what's up. Bills Mafia knows what's up. Like, that's what it is. Come on. Well, bro, you see our record in close games? Who give a damn? Right? So what? Oh, it's a close game. We're going to lose. Like, okay, let's roll. Let's play the game. At some point, we got to win the bitches, right? So, nah, let's roll. Let's do it. It's all about how you look at it, man. You can't harp on what hasn't been working, man, because then you'll just be focused on that and you'll never get better. Like, nah, okay, acknowledge it, fix it, and move the fuck on. Let's roll. Let's roll.
We talked about them, but Josh Allen put this team on his shoulders. He has no problem getting that done.
First down for a Baltimore offense that has had a tough time finding its rhythm that they had in the first quarter.
Let's roll.
On the grab. Andrews has not played a very big role. Andrews has 1 catch for 6 yards on 3 targets. Mark Andrews has been the best tight end through the first 3 weeks of the NFL season.
Man, Mark Andrews is nice.
He's had more plays in the blocking game than he has in terms of catching it today, which is
I got him on both my fantasy
teams. He's usually the primary target for Lamar Jackson.
8 straight games with 5 or more catches for Andrews.
Hit him. Hey.
Dobbins, nowhere to go.
Edmonds. Milano.
Swarm to the ball, led by Tremaine Edmonds. It's a loss of 2.
Yo, we got to watch out for Milano's neck.
Look at how many white jerseys are masked.
Let's watch Milano's neck. Oh, nah. Yeah, right there. Bye-bye. He got up slow, and earlier he was starting to tweak it a little bit.
He's a terrific linebacker. Just wants to continue to add more impact.
And then he had the stinger last week, so just – and then what happened with Hyde, you're like, okay. You know what I mean? So let's monitor the situation. Let's roll.
He's been an NFL coach for 24 years. Jackson out of the pocket.
Let's roll. Now he got it.
Jackson looking to run. Did he get to the spot? It's the question. He did not.
No, they showed that pressure, got out of it. It forced him to make a
decision
because they blanketed all of his receivers.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, Lamar can't believe the spot.
Well, he thought
it was first down, though. It was first down.
But I don't think that he got there on the sideline. Let's take a look.
It was first down.
Where were his feet when he was reaching?
It's clear.
That's the question.
No, right now Baltimore is going for it. It is less than a yard.
Yeah, it was first down. They're going for it. Yeah, this challenge.
Did you see him ducking in there? They ran that play earlier this year against Miami where they were showing a play, and then Andrews ducked in and took a snap from the center and got 3 yards running up the middle.
They're going to challenge it, Charles. I think they just saw enough of the angles to think Lamar got it.
Yeah, RX. It was first down. It's like, come on. I mean, the Bills kind of gave him the first down for real. Like, all right,
at the end of the play, that
go ahead and take
enough.
it. Kyrie Elam could have, smacked his ass, but then it would have been, penalty. So that was smart play on his part. Yeah. They're probably going to say the play stands because there's never really a clear way to know, where the football was when you are reaching, right? So it's probably going to stand, but
for replay, Ian, because it's got to be where Lamar Jackson is or where the football is when he crosses.
Exactly, right? It's not inconclusive, so it's going to stand.
To make that
but it is what it is.
To me, I feel like as he's going out, even though
he's Mark says, I want to see a Von Miller touchdown today. Ooh, imagine that. Imagine that. He already has a sack today. He could have had 2, but Lamar did, what Lamar does. So, but man, that would be nice right there. That would be nice.
I think it's gonna be difficult to overturn. I'm with Gene on that.
Ooh, Walter, I like this right here, man. That's the play. That play is a perfect example why they focus, Ravens focus on tight ends over wide receivers. That blocking, it doesn't hold up, downfield with the wide receiver. And that's true because, man, he just locked that whole thing up. But any tight end could have really did that, though. You know what I mean? I'm not going to really, give them credit for like a basic tight end block. You know what I mean? But, overall, as far as their offense, if we need you to block downfield, tight ends normally are known for blocking or doing that better than wide receivers, so for sure.
At the 35, it's a first down. That is the line to gain. That is clear. There's not.
Yeah. Hey, yo, thinking black. That's true. He owes us one. He dropped the easy one last week. I wouldn't say he owed us one because he had one against the Titans. Man, it would have been nice.
A lot of two head coaches.
A lot of eyes on this one.
Yeah,
So
it's the longest challenge ever.
The ball was short of the line to gain by about half a yard.
All right, let's roll. Talk to me, ref. Talk to me.
After reviewing the play, the rule of the field stands as the runner is short.
Yeah, there's no way to overturn that.
Baltimore's charge is first time out.
Right, because everything has to be conclusive for you to change the entire damn call.
Like,
nah,
oh, here it comes.
We don't necessarily know where it's at,
the way
so
that they spotted it is about
it is
the way
what it
you
is.
explained it. Hard to overturn.
If they would have called it a first down, then
I totally agree. And
it would have stayed a
I
first
understand exactly what Ian just said about knowing you're going to get booed pretty bad, guys.
let's roll. Hit him.
It
Get
is fourth down
Got him.
inches for the Ravens. Trying to get it inside. Jackson has got it.
That's a heck of a gamble right there.
That is a heck of a gamble right there.
Accomplished John Harbaugh has in his quarterback. I stated it before. I would have punted the ball away and made Josh Allen go the long distance in case I didn't get it. That point is now moot. They picked it up.
All right, let's roll. Let's roll.
Extends his body across the 35 to move the chains. And we're going to hit the 1 minute mark of the third quarter of a tie game.
And that thinking also tells you what John Harbaugh believes about what's going on with that Buffalo offense right now, too. He's got to keep pace.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Out on the challenge. Fake the running play. Jackson, short toss caught by Dobbins.
Good play, Edmonds.
And Dobbins is buried at the
Good play
by Edmonds. They pick up 5.
Yeah, but that was a good job by
In the first half, Evan Washburn was talking
the Ravens
about
offensive line right there, man. They locked up our D line.
Take them off. J.K. Dobbins is an example of a guy who made
Come
the
on,
decision
baby.
to take the gloves off here in the second half with the weather and the rain pelting down, trying to handle the ball a little bit better.
There's a 4-second difference, play clock and game clock in the final moments of the third quarter. Dobbins with a couple of touchdowns, one on the ground, one through the air. Give it to him. Hesitation. Dobbins still going. And good enough for a first down. Matt Milano over there with Edmonds. He put his helmet down. And
fourth quarter. What we doing? It's the fourth quarter. Yeah, Walter. It does seem like, not having an Ed Oliver has been big so far right now when it comes down to this defensive line, right? He's a big piece, and also a Jordan Phillips as well, because we were causing havoc. We were definitely causing havoc. So, yeah, it's just soft, Mike. You're right. But Tremaine Edmonds has been a beast. Maine is a beast, right? Yeah, I mean, he's been having a pretty solid game so far for sure. Trying to see the chat here. I see you guys beefing with somebody in the chat. Man, this chat is popping right now. It seems like. Hey, Bentley's getting a lot of attention. I'm gonna go ahead and give him that shout out right here. What's going on, Bentley? No, thanks for watching, man. And while you're here, man, go ahead and hit that like. As a matter of fact, yeah, right. Hey, Darnell, while you're here, just go ahead and hit that like button. Let me go ahead and check and see if we're at least at 200 yet, man. Where are we at now? 200 on the dot. All right, let's go ahead and get that 300, man. There's 317 people watching. Again, huge shout out to y'all for even watching. This is a big game. Very, very big game. It looked real ugly early, and now it's looking real exciting late, right? It's the fourth quarter. Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson. It's a big time game, but if you're at least enjoying what we're doing, or at least if you're here in general, while you're here, you might as well just hit that like. Just hit that like. Let's roll, baby.
The Bills and the Ravens are deadlocked at 20 apiece to start the fourth quarter. Ian Eagle, Charles Davis, Evan Washburn, our producer Mark Wolf, director Suzanne Smith. Ravens first down.
Oh, it's a tip. We got it! Let's go, baby! Things have to change at some point. Y'all tipping the balls and getting these interceptions. Hey, it's okay. But when we do it, it's time to get hyped because we doing it in the fourth quarter, big fella. The D-line said, yo, chill. I know what I'm doing. Who is that? Daquan Jones, who blocked it? Oh, no. Oh, 94. Boy.
Makes a huge play, pops it in the air. Poyer comes
all pro pole.
And Amelia's Penn Quakers.
Woo! Let's go. Yes, sir. Pay that man. Pay that man, boy. Let's roll.
Handoff, Zach Moss.
Yo, that was crazy. How you go from being so hyped to instantly going.
Parents wouldn't let him play
Zach
football
Moss, 1 yard
because they
gain.
want to focus on academics, but they first took it for his first thing. He took him to a football practice.
Oh, my God, dog.
And they said no, took him home. Didn't let him play until he got to high school. Dad's a doctor, and here he is now making big plays on Sunday.
Let's roll.
2nd and 9 for the Bills. Allen.
Oh.
Deep shot. Stephon Diggs, the intended target. Marcus Peters, stride for stride with him. 3rd and 9.
And I like the call from Ken Dorsey, and here's why. Marcus Peters just coming back from knee surgery last year. Was on a pitch until probably this game. Take a shot and see if he can go the long distance now. And he ends up holding up well on that play.
Ken Dorsey, a week ago, he got the mean treatment. It was everywhere. His reaction.
Let's roll. Let's roll.
Of the Buffalo-Miami game. Everybody had his back within the organization, how much he cares, how passionate he is. Pulling a play on 3rd and 9, and that didn't work. Josh Allen brought down by Oweh. Baltimore's defense responds in a big way.
His first sack of the year. Watch Oweh from the outside, and he's working Spencer Brown. And boy, did he stay with it, because it looked like he lost his balance. Spencer Brown tried to press down on him to keep him on the ground. And Oweh won't stay
that was
blocked.
good defense,
He won't
Ravens.
stay down. Gets one last
Good
lunge
defense.
in and knocks number 17 to the turf.
And the first sack of the day for the Baltimore defense. Sam Martin had only punted.
What a punt.
Coming into this week.
Beautiful.
Martin does his job.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Down the field inside.
Shout out to Sam Martin right there. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. It's all good, though. It's all good. It's all good, man. I mean, that was our first 3 and out in a while, right? I think we had one other one, this game, but, 3 and outs for us aren't normally, something we do, but hey, it is what it is, man. We just got to keep it moving. It's a tight game, right? Let's go. Come on. Hey, Cody, let's go, big fella. Yo, Raleigh, this right here is big because you're right. But hey, everyone, seems to play up when they're playing, one of the best teams in football, right? And it's clear, man, the Ravens are playing some good-ass D right here. They playing some good D. Now, the conditions aren't favorable for, offense in general. But, man, they playing some good D right here. I got Michelle said, we needed to get points off turnovers. That was rough. Yeah, it would have been nice to get turnover there. But, I don't necessarily think that was one of those drives that we needed to get points there. It would have been nice, but it wasn't like, okay, we could have, clearly had the momentum there, but, it wasn't like, we were chasing it. So, hey, it sucks, but it is what it is, man. All right, let's roll. Hey, Alpha. He said, why give Moss the effing ball right there, man? He kills me. Yeah, man, we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, let's go. Yeah, Rough Buff says, Zach Moss kills the momentum. Oh, it was an instant, as soon as he carried that ball, man. Golly. Come on, big fella. Let's roll.
Buffalo.
Ooh, Ivan the Great. Yo, Rico.
The fourth quarter here in Baltimore. First down run for the Ravens. Hill cuts it to the outside. Jordan Poyer there to greet it. Strong.
All right, let's go.
Justice Hill.
Come on, D.
Ravens, 4 straight losses at home, tying the longest streak in team history set back in 2007. John Harbaugh became the head coach in 2008, now in his 15th year as the head man, won the Super Bowl after the 2012 season.
And now a lot's going to be put on those big people up front. Tyler Linderbaum, the center, the rookie. Kevin Zeitler, number 70. See Morgan Moses, 78. And the left side of the line with Falele at 77 and Power 72. Can they move people and help out this run game?
A little more room to work with after the Hill run. And here he goes again. Hill, the zigzag move to the outside. And that's another first down for Baltimore.
Come on, D.
Kaiir Elam, rookie out of Florida, who has held up well at the cornerback position, makes the play.
Look at Zeitler, look at Morgan Moses, and watch the play fake under center by Lamar Jackson. Then Ricard, 42, got up into the hole and did an excellent job on the lead and a good read by Justice Hill.
Come on, D.
Back from an Achilles last year, giving him some flashing dashes, a changeup to J.K. Dobbins.
So Dobbins back in there. Those shifty moves from Justice Hill. Back-to-back first down runs. Motion man, Ricard. Take the handoff. Jackson wants to throw it. And a flag down. The ball bounced.
Defensive
in
holding.
the direction of his intended target, Demarcus Robinson. Penalty marker thrown at the 44.
Yeah, and I think this is Mark Andrews drew a holding call in the second. I think Taron Johnson, number 70, was riding him in the backfield. Looked like the back judge, Steve Patrick, had that call way away from the football.
Holding. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic.
Come on, D. Come on, D.
Now the Bills lost their Pro Bowler Micah Hyde at the safety position. He's on injured reserve, neck injury. In fact, had the surgery earlier this week, and Sean McDermott said, had it on the West Coast. He texted him right after the surgery saying everything's great. And then he said, via text, hey, how was practice?
All right, first and 10 right now. Let's roll.
He sent me the tape. I need to
Come on, D.
evaluate a few things.
So the Bills definitely thinner based on a number of different injuries that they're dealing with. First down now.
Holding.
Gibson will keep it.
Yep, got it. About to say, call that. There we go.
Well, they played that
Call
run
that.
against Lamar
Bring it
Jackson.
back.
We wait for the call here from Jerome
Let's go.
Boger.
No gain on the play. And it's coming back.
Be a hold against Baltimore, but boy, they played that one well. Looks like the fruits of Tavon Austin emulating.
That was a good
Lamar
job by
Jackson
Basham,
in
though,
practice.
man.
May have paid off.
You
a
got to
little bit
hold
for
the edge
Buffalo
when
there.
you're playing Lamar.
Holding.
Got to hold the
Number
edge.
70. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Got to hold the edge. Let's roll.
So Kevin Zeitler is called for the hold. This Buffalo defense has not allowed an opponent to gain 250 yards or more so far, or top 80 yards rushing until today. The second part of that, Baltimore's at 119 yards on the ground, but they're at 232 overall.
Come on.
That was so well defended, even with the penalty.
Let's roll.
Shotgun for Jackson now, a 1st and 20. Early stages, fourth quarter. Jackson, good throw over the middle to Robinson, the former Kansas City Chief. Hauls it in for a gain of 6.5, hit by DeMar Hamlin, who has stepped in at that safety spot downstairs to Evan Washburn.
Guys, just wanted to keep you up to date. Rashad Bateman remains on the sideline, has his helmet, but he hasn't been in for a number of plays. You're starting to see them use more depth of that wide receiver position and not use Bateman. Had the left foot injury earlier in this game. And then Isaiah McKenzie, guys, for the Bills, he's been ruled out with a concussion.
Yep, he took a hard hit.
It sucks for Isaiah. Come on.
Over the top.
Robinson, a 7th-year pro from Florida. Seeing more
action.
Jackson, tuck and run. Jackson.
Yo, Milano say you're not getting me again, big fella. Yo, Milano. Yo, I think it was a couple years back.
5-yard pickup, and Jackson upset that he left.
Lamar got Milano good.
Yards, and I think
Milano was like, nah, you're not doing it again, big fella.
Make this play.
Almost had it, though. He almost had it. Let's go, baby.
Lamar Jackson on that one. You see Jackson patting his head saying, I need to make this extra
Milano said, nah, you're not getting me, big fella. Good tackle.
3rd down and 8. 10.5 to go, 4th quarter, tie game. Jackson gets rid of it quickly, on time. Mark Andrews for extra yards and a first down for Baltimore.
That was a perfect read by Lamar. He saw the blitz and then he went right to
the show on the NFL Today.
Beautiful.
The evolution of Lamar Jackson and the increased play handling blitzes in his face. Earlier in his career, you blitzed him. He tried to use his legs to exit out and run for it. Now, the blitz comes right in his face. He stays in there, reads it, delivers a strike to Andrews, and with extra effort, Andrews picks up the first down.
Just the 2nd catch of the day for Andrews. Pro Bowler in 2019 and 2021. Ravens are driving. First down running play.
Yes, sir.
Hill could not get away from that.
Good job, Shaq.
Wave led by Shaq Lawson. No gain on the play for Baltimore.
Come on, baby.
Second down and 10 for the Ravens. We've seen more of Justice Hill of late compared to J.K. Dobbins. Here comes the rush. Jackson gets rid of it. Incomplete. Flags fly. Taron Johnson against the tight end Mark Andrews.
Yo, Mark Andrews held him.
Pretty apparent right there. Taron Johnson all into the body of Mark Andrews.
That was very clever by Andrews. Very, very clever. You bring him towards you, that's penalty 100% of the time.
Right now, that
very, very clever
penalty because it's going to be a spot foul. You alluded to it not too long ago. Micah Hyde being gone. And those safeties, Hyde and Poyer, handle a lot of what happens in the middle of the field. That Taron Johnson trying to take up that slack today against Mark Andrews.
And Sean McDermott said you can't replace Micah. His leadership, his rapport with Poyer is unmatched. But he believes in the young guys as well. Hill cuts it to the outside. And Hill, is he hurt? Yeah, he is. He started hopping at the end of the play. Something went wrong.
Remember, he had an Achilles that cost him all of last year. That scares you when you see him hopping around like that.
He's on the Buffalo sideline and having a conversation with DeMarcus Robinson. And Hill's not going to get up and try to walk across.
You'll see him starting to get a little hitch in his giddy up right there. Good blocking out on the corner. Is that the rookie? No, that's DeMarcus Robinson, the veteran who came over from Kansas City and had been with the Raiders and cut in preseason.
Yeah, because he has so many moves, you think for a moment, oh, that might be stutter step, and then you realize it's not. Step aside.
Oh, man, it's 4th quarter. Defense. This is where we need you, right? This is where we need you right here. You know, they've been doing very, very solid so far, but this is when we need you right here. Yeah, it definitely did look like an ACL. I kind of did see a little pop in his knee, man. That's unfortunate for him. Dang. Yo, Steven says, yo, man, why do you have your headphones on if the TV sound is up? Yeah, I actually had the audio playing through the computer, computer speakers, right? So if I had it, going through my speakers, then you would hear the echo, in the mic. So come on, man. I know what the hell I'm doing, Steven. Chill. It's like, no, but yeah, that's what it is. Cody said, look, win this game, Bills. Just win this game, baby. We got to come out with a W right here. We have to. So Matt says, look, man, they're about to take the lead here probably, and they just chewing up the clock. I mean, I can see that too, but look, we just got to figure this thing out. Golly, we got to figure this thing out, man. Walter says, look, it seems like our offense is always flat off of turnovers. I swear I've seen, the 3 and out with Josh Sack. Yeah, way too many times. Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate, right? Because you're like, he's trying to make a play at that situation, but it's like, all right, man. There's nothing I can do here. So instead of doing the rookie Josh and just trying to throw it up as he's going down, just go ahead and take the sack. Our defense just has to step up. That's all it is.
The range started initially a missed. It picked up into the second.
All right,
quarter.
let's roll, big fella.
The third. It's actually let up a little bit right now on the fourth.
Let's roll, big fella.
We're talking about Mark Andrews and really hadn't seen the impact in this game. How about this last couple of drives now? Even if he's not catching the ball, he's drawing penalties against this Buffalo defense. Number 89 in purple, the tight end.
Bill is being checked out by the medical staff in the blue tent. Flags down as the Ravens couldn't get the snap off.
False start.
Yo, a turnover here
Number 64
would be big. Come on.
And it's the rookie,
Just one.
I believe that's the third
Just
penalty
one.
flag against
Come on.
Linderbaum in this game. Yeah, he had a false start.
Shout out to everyone watching right now. Go ahead and hit that like if you haven't done so already.
But I will say this.
I do appreciate it. Let's roll.
I mean, a plug-and-play starter right out of Iowa. You mentioned it earlier. What did Lamar Jackson say? Some of those Iowa kids, those linemen, they just know how to play.
8 penalties costing the Ravens 55 yards. Fake the handoff. Jackson wants to run it. Jackson.
Good job, Milano.
25-yard line. Matt Milano over
Good job.
On the outside to deal with Jackson. 8-yard rush for Lamar Jackson.
That's the difficulty with playing these quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
Come on, D.
Right on defense, and you feel pretty good about.
Yeah, Lamar's not taking no chances. He's like, nah,
how did that happen?
I can't do it.
2nd and 7 now for
can't do it.
The Ravens.
Jackson, the AFC Offensive Player of the Month. They're going to go with a couple of tight ends here. Likely and Oliver in this formation. On 2nd down.
Got him.
Pass is complete, but Dobbins lost his footing in the process.
Come on.
And touched by Edmonds.
Yeah, that was really one of the few inaccurate ones we've seen from Lamar Jackson, because when I say accuracy, you got to keep him on his feet. So he's got a chance to run. He turned him all the way around and knocked him down. Now,
come on, big fella.
Jermaine Edmonds already out in the open field in a position to make a play. But once he knocked him down, Dobbins had no chance.
Jackson is 19 of 27, 135 yards, a touchdown, and a pick.
Wait, right?
He's got 53 yards on the ground. This is 3rd and 12 for Baltimore. Jackson.
Get him.
Senses the pressure. Now he's got room to work. Jackson veers, cuts it inside for a first down.
And that's why I'm saying, man, when you talk about the QB spy, there's certain quarterbacks that it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who the spy is. I'll just dip you.
So
dang.
Look, Jermaine Edmonds, watch it. He and Milano both have eyes back towards
They're the
Lamar
spy.
Jackson.
It doesn't matter.
Coming.
I'm just
But
that
because
much
Jackson
faster
is
than
so
you.
good in the open field, he beats him anyway and picks up the first down.
11th play of the drive. Jackson makes the move, throws, caught, inside the 5. Duvernay is down before the goal line.
The movement. It's the movement. Jackson just a little bit to his right, steps up.
Wow,
and
what a throw
catch by Duvernay. He told us in our meeting the same thing you talked
Great
about
catch,
the first half.
Golly.
You just got to
Come on,
the
D.
football. And they use a rugby ball in practice. T. Martin.
They had this ball at the 3-yard line.
The rugby ball in order to concentrate on a heavier ball and follow it all the way in.
2nd and goal. Jackson on again. Dobbins gets
Milano.
Matt Milano.
He's playing different this year, big fella.
He's been hitting it from every
Come on, Milano. Hey.
Milano's there to fill. When they talk about fitting a run, this is a textbook example. Blockers eating up, so you fit where there's an open space and dump the runner. Matt Milano, another terrific open field tackle.
3rd and goal. Ravens looking for the lead.
Yo, watch that shovel pass. Watch the shovel pass.
Sets up off the line. Jackson steps up. Jackson
got him.
Stumbles down inside the 5.
What you gonna do, Harbaugh? You going for it?
And DeMar Hamlin with the hit. It's 4th down.
And with less open space to run, DeMar Hamlin made a better decision to just come and get Lamar Jackson and not wait for him. Had eyes on him the entire way. As we see Sean McDermott.
They going for it?
Bills looking on. His big 4th and goal.
Oh, they going for it.
You got to give Lamar Jackson a chance to get on the move.
They going for it.
Here.
Ooh.
Mike Davis is in. Ravens go for it on 4th and goal. Jackson fading. Jackson throws. Intercepted. The Bills have it. Baltimore
bang,
to kick
bang,
and Buffalo takes over with Jackson.
And my surprise is straight drop on that play.
Let's go.
Jackson on the move with a run pass.
Hey, Josh,
the defense.
Wake your ass up, big fella.
Duvernay's open in the back.
Look at Poyer. I see it. I see it. Poyer. Oh, my God. Salute to Poyer. He's like, I see it. I got it. All pro Poe.
Woo! Looks like 6 points for the Ravens.
Charles, that is 14 points.
Beautiful, because that was touchdown.
Points.
Look at Lamar like, dog, what?
You come into this game since
All pro Poe. Shout out to you, big fella.
0-7 in one-score games.
I think he hit his head, though, man. That was a big collision.
More than one score.
Hope he's all right. Let's roll. Come on. Come on. It's time to wake up. Let's roll.
29 seconds, and we're still tied. Allen, sidearm toss. Underneath catch made by Stephon Diggs for 4 yards. Under 4 minutes to go.
And wouldn't you say both these teams have a little bit of baggage they want to get rid of? Buffalo, I just talked about those one-score games, right? If you're Baltimore, you've lost 4 straight at home, and the Miami game looms over you right now, the blown lead from earlier this year.
Buffalo with possession. 3:36 to go in the 4th. It's a handoff. Singletary trying to rip through the line, and he gains 3. Jason Pierre-Paul making his
come on, baby.
And he has played a lot here this afternoon.
Jason Pierre-Paul, ice bath, enjoy it, because he's going to need it after this one coming back.
Big play here on a 3rd and 3.
Did they have Diggs in at number 3 inside? There he is going in motion, number 14 in white.
Tied at 20. Allen, pump, floater, caught.
What a floater!
First down.
What a floater, McFarland!
In business with 2:50.
And how about the patience exhibited by Josh Allen?
Because I can do this. That's why I'm patient.
Stephon Diggs on the in-breaking route.
What the floater on 3rd down?
Sets his sights a little bit
Go ahead, Josh. Hey, move.
So the route combination is in breaking route,
Good
the
job.
outbreaker over the
Good
top,
job.
and it's in the sight line of the quarterback for both.
Under 3 minutes to play. Allen from the gun. Steps up. Allen's going to run into Baltimore territory, and he goes down at the 46-yard line. Ravens have 2 timeouts left. The Bills have 3. Combination of Oway and
let's roll, big fella.
Bring down Allen.
Let's roll, big fella.
They've been seeking wonders. They signed Jason Pierre.
Yes, sir. Hit that like while you here. Go ahead, hit that like one time. Let's roll, big fella.
Can he get back there and put the in purple? Is Oway.
$17 unanswered points from the Bills. Allen, spin move to get away. Allen keeps it alive and throws.
Golly, Josh Allen is beautiful. I love you, big fella. I love you, big fella.
Can do magical things.
I love you, big fella. That was beautiful right there.
To the left of your screen.
Come on, wait. I can do that too. Oh, get off me, big fella. Chill. Oh, the zone. Why you messed up the clip? Golly, I was in my bag right there. Now I had to hit the refresh. Golly. Woo! Come on. Oh, now it's saying it's tripping. Not on this drive. Come on. Oh, talk to me. Hold on. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on. Sheesh.
Ball is now spotted at the 41-yard line.
First and 15. What's going on? What happened?
Still have to be careful with the ball if you're Buffalo. You got a lot of ball hawks back there, and Humphrey 44,
Come on.
Peters 24, Marcus Williams 32.
Here comes the rush. Allen gets rid of it. Incomplete as Allen takes a shot and a flag thrown. Brandon.
Finally. Roughing the passer.
He came like he was shot
Yes,
out
sir.
of Josh Allen.
And that was thrown, I believe. Was that thrown by Jerome Boger, the referee in the backfield? He gathered himself.
Personal foul.
Yo, Josh Allen is smart, dog. He always over-exaggerates it. He tries to get the flag every hit.
On Josh Allen. I don't like the call. I think he was right there and had the opportunity.
Josh Allen, good job, big fella. He sold it. Hey, he's a flopper,
right through
dog.
on that last step.
He's a
Just
flopper.
a little hesitation of gather, and then he struck.
Hey,
I think he was right
you win
there
some,
at
you
the
lose
point
some.
where he could still take
He
the
won
hit
that
on
one.
Josh Allen. I don't like the call.
Yeah, there was that little
Yeah,
stoppage for a
it
moment.
wasn't.
And
It
Allen
wasn't a
was
penalty,
pointing
but Josh Allen had to sell it, though, right? And he's been trying to sell it all game. So at some point, the refs are going to have to give him one, right? Like, okay, this is like the 6th time I'm complaining about it. At some point, you got to give me
in the
one.
backfield, and he trips.
All right, it's 2-minute warning.
There's a loss of a yard as Patrick Queen gets the
It's a
tackle.
2-minute warning. What are we going to do right here? Right? Because we have some options. Are we just going to go ahead and run the rock and just try to go for the field goal? You know, try to waste the Ravens timeouts and just try to see if we can just, make it happen that way? Or do we try to go for the kill? Right? Now there's risk on both sides. If you try to go for the kill and then it's a turnover and then boom, the Ravens just try to do that, right? Then you lose the rock and then boom, the momentum's gone and bang. Who knows? But then if you play it safe and then Bass misses the field goal, then it's like, okay, then we did all that for nothing. I've always been a go for the kill kind of guy. You got to go for the kill. You have to. You have to, right? You paid Josh Allen for a reason. You put the ball in his hands and see what the hell happens, right? If you're going to run the rock, you run it with Josh. I mean, that's where I'm at. I know you want to run it. We want to, force this narrative. We need to fix the running game. Fine. Okay, cool. But right now, what you want to do? That's why I always say, what does running the ball even mean? Because it's right now, what would you rather do? Would you rather run it with Moss to try to fix this running game, or give it to a guy that you know is going to get that thing? You tell me. We got to fix the running game. What does it mean? What does it mean? It makes sense in theory, but right now, what do you want to do? You see what I'm saying? So, hey, that's where I'm at. But you got to go for the kill, though. Yo, Eric, these close games is always difficult, right? Because it's like, it's the game of two halves that's, messing with me, right? Because we were so bad in the first half. We had one drive and it was a touchdown drive, and that was pretty much it. And then to have, it looked like how we played, and the defense came through clutch in the very end. It's like, man, I hate these close ones, but I love them at the same time because it brings out all the emotion.
2 minutes to go. Buffalo with a football, 2nd and 11. Quick hitter to the outside, caught by Singletary. Walker in front of him.
There we go.
Spun down, and he's got a first down.
And what a block by Dawson Knox to open things up for Singletary.
There we go.
Watch 88. Look at this block right there.
And
now
Shakir with the block.
10 right there.
Beautiful. Spencer Brown with the block.
Wide receiver that created an alley for Singletary to go up.
And block.
Tunnel screen, there's Spencer Brown, 79.
Aaron Cromer, well. Shout out to Aaron Cromer.
Kick out from a big
Everybody learning how to block now.
In this case,
we know how to block, coach. We got you.
We asked Josh Allen about the running game. Timeout called by Baltimore, so 1 remaining. And Josh said, what? The quick hitters to the running backs can act as our running game because of the yards after the
I got
That's
everybody in here saying go for the kill.
What Josh was discussing.
Go for the kill.
Part about it, why all
just
of us
go for
are
the kill.
So where's your running game? And Buffalo saying it's part of
go for the kill.
And that was what you just said there. Prime example in evidence.
Ken Dorsey, very much
go
aware
for the
that
kill.
Is on him at all
I
times.
should put on my other damn jersey.
The unfortunate side, I thought you nailed it perfectly because we've talked with a number of people
I need my hoodie.
And the organization.
Because I'm going to need Captain Clutch
totally
today.
with Ken Dorsey.
I'm going to need Captain Clutch
to step
up today.
Into trying to
let's roll. We all know what happened last week, Josh.
So they know
don't do that shit again. Do what you do, big fella. Let's roll.
And a first down at the 11-yard line for Buffalo.
Gotta hang on to the football here. They'll be raking at it like crazy.
Head up. Singletary inside.
He went down on purpose. Oh! That's game over. He went down on purpose.
At this point.
Yes, sir. That's coaching right there, big fella.
To be a part of their discussion.
That's coaching right there.
Defensive coordinator about what is the strategy here.
That's
what
game.
Is the play?
That's game over.
Really, the issue might have been you let him score on that play. He gets all the way to the 2.
Right.
There might be a moment where you go, hey.
Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, they might have maybe about 30 seconds left. They might have about 30 seconds left.
Did you notice at the end of that run, I'm not quite,
Second, it's going to go down to 40. Going to be third.
Stay tuned. NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars.
Yo, Steven, my bad. It's a wrap.
Latest scores and highlights.
Let's roll. Come on.
Baltimore has no timeouts remaining, so Buffalo is in complete control here.
Here's the end of that play. It's good tackle by Oway. Singletary did not go down in his own volition.
This is just smart football if you're Buffalo.
Yep.
Use as much
first down
block as possible.
Is it first down? Yep. If it's first down,
they needed 2 yards for a first down.
Yep, it's first down. Now it's
over.
Got it. Bass!
So you're
wake your ass up there, big fella.
Stop anything. Nope.
Wake your ass up.
Buffalo can do as they please, and Calais Campbell knows it.
2 out of 3 games.
Remember,
3
they don't
out
have
of
Justin
4
Tucker,
games
but they really like
so
Tyler
far
Bass.
this season. The Bills have shut out their opponents.
Worst case scenario for them.
It's all about adjustments.
First and goal.
It's all about adjustments.
They'll just
Let's
go
roll.
to a tight formation and take a knee. Just keep burning clock.
I think people wonder, well, why don't you just run Josh Allen on the quarterback sneak? You just don't want any extra ball handling. You don't want the ball pop free and lose an opportunity to score.
And again,
let's
these
roll,
are
baby.
decisions that are made in the moment.
I'm gonna take a shot
Players
if
and
we
coaches
on the
the
score
idea
on
of
this.
letting them score the touchdown with a minute 40
took
left
2
is
shots
just to
today?
give yourself a fighting chance later. Buffalo takes another knee here.
And it's part of the evolution of how we look at the game, because you and I both know when we were kids, the
All right.
idea of you tailing someone, let them score, that
Where
just
we
was
at?
not part of the lexicon and not part of the whole thing at all. Now,
Where we at?
new math,
Chat.
the new
Where we at
football,
right
new
now?
way of doing
How you
things.
guys feeling right now? How are you guys feeling?
And the key
Huge
is,
shout out to
to
Viviana.
give yourself a chance.
Yes, that's it.
Vivian, I appreciate you. 100% appreciate you.
Your coach back in the day.
How do you guys feel in the chat right now? Go ahead and smash that like if you think we're going to win. If you think Bills are going to win, go ahead and smash that like. If you think Ravens are going to lose, go ahead and smash that like. Let's go ahead and get this thing up to 3. Wait, we have 490 people watching. Let's get at least a 400 likes just before we go. Smash that like. Much shout out to y'all for sure for even watching. 20-3.
Some of the discord is right now of what the
final score
was
gonna
on
be.
that play. It's allowed
Because it started off
to have
20
complete
to
control
3.
of the clock and of the situation.
And I do think it harkens back to losing that 21-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Golly, man, what the chat
They're
talking
right
about?
back there, looking at that. It's
Come
another
on, Bass.
score, another big lead.
Come on,
Potentially
Bass.
blown here at home.
Chip shot
Where we at, though?
from 21 yards away. Tyler Bass. The kick is good.
Bam! Let's go!
And they knock off the Ravens.
Bam!
23-20.
That's how you end the damn game.
Straight home loss for
Huge
Baltimore.
shot to everyone who watched the game.
Unanswered
Let me go ahead and
points,
calm my ass
20
down
of
real
them
quick.
for
Golly,
the Buffalo
right?
Bills.
Wins are
To
wins are
win it.
wins, but wins like that
At the
just
gun.
hit different, right? Because you know, when we started this game, we was like, wait a minute, who are these Bills? Who are you? Who are you? We got turnovers, and then we said, you know what? Let's go ahead and buckle down. Let's go ahead and shut this thing down. All right. Offense, wake your ass up. Defense, shut it down. And that's exactly what the hell happened. The offense woke their ass up and the defense shut that shit down. Shout out to the Buffalo Bills on that one. Golly, 23-20. That's how you do it. So huge shout out to everyone who's watching. I know the Rico Report is about to go crazy after this game. So make sure you guys tune in for that. But before you guys leave, I have to tell you this one thing. Yo, Ravens fans, is that your king? Is that your king? It's the Kingpin, and I'm out.